In the streets of Philadelphia, one day away from the election. Tomorrow is when the votes are all going to start getting counted. And right now on Polymarket, it says Donald Trump is up by nearly 53% chance of winning. It's getting close. It's getting close, you guys. Go ahead, check out Polymarket. There's a pinned comment above and down below. Ma'am, have you voted yet? And who would you vote for?
Not getting on the camera.
She ain't getting on the camera. We got Defend Democracy outside here in Pennsylvania. These people will literally determine the election. Let's see what they got to say here. Let's do a quick little rapid fire here at the bus stop right here. Let's see. We got a lot of people right here. How you guys doing? We're live right now. Have you guys voted?
Yeah.
And who'd you vote for?
It's my business.
It's your business. What about you? Have you voted? Who'd you vote for?
I don't speak English.
Don't speak English.
Got something to give me? You got a t-shirt or?
No, we don't got anything to give you. Have you guys voted yet?
No.
You guys haven't voted.
No, I'm Philly.
Are you going to vote?
Yes.
And who are you going to vote for, ma'am?
Oh, Carol. What's her name?
I forget. What is it?
Carol.
Carol?
Yeah.
Kamala?
Yes.
You're going to be voting for
Yes,
Kamala.
I am.
Wouldn't you think it'd be important to know her name before you go vote for her? Don't you think it's kind of important to know her name before you go vote for her?
Yeah, but I find out about it.
Yeah, you'll find out
Yes.
when you get to the poll?
Yes.
Okay. Well, she's
working.
voting. She's working. You're working the
Yes.
polls. Awesome. She's working the polls. She's
Yes.
going to be voting for Kamala.
Kamala, too. Okay.
Awesome.
All right.
And what do you think about Tim Walz?
I don't know.
You don't know?
No.
Okay. Would you support him if he puts tampons in boys' bathrooms?
I really don't know.
You don't know. Okay, no worries. No worries. Have you voted yet, ma'am? Have you voted yet?
Yes.
And who did you vote for?
Kamala Harris.
Kamala Harris. There's two. Have you voted yet, sir?
Yes, I
You're
did.
a vet. And who did you vote for?
Kamala Harris.
Kamala Harris. So far, we're 3 for 3 for Kamala Harris here in the city of Philadelphia. Tomorrow is the election. Yes, I did.
You must see my t-shirt.
Yes, we would love to see your T-shirt.
Wait a minute.
Who are you voting for?
Aha, 3 guesses.
This childless cat lady is voting for Kamala. Ma'am, your shirt has cat hair on it.
I know. That's why you know that I'm seriously a childless cat lady.
Yeah.
You can tell.
And do you feel like your women's rights are at jeopardy if Donald Trump wins?
Kamala, so people know how to pronounce it.
Oh,
She's
very
been
smart.
saying this apparently since elementary school. Just saying, it's Kamala. And people say, oh, Kamala? No.
Why don't you think it is spelled Kumala if it is Kamala?
It isn't.
Kamala.
It's Kamala.
But wouldn't that be like, it's the
No,
Kamala?
no, that's English. It's an Indian name. It means lotus blossom.
Oh, okay.
So anybody who has a foreign name, we should try to pronounce their name correctly. And sure, A in English is a, or
Yeah.
in Philadelphia, eh.
Mhm.
But if the KA in all, I teach foreign languages.
Oh, very nice. Your school teacher.
I speak Italian, German, and French.
Very
and
cool,
so
very
the,
cool.
the letter A in English is a,
So
or
it's Kamala.
or in Great Britain it's aw.
Yeah. And
Dog.
what makes you so excited about voting for Kamala?
Good boy. She has a great background. Her experience is extraordinary. Her knowledge and her understanding of what people need, and not just what she needs. And oh, I've got my sunglasses on. Sorry.
It's all good.
And she is incredibly qualified for the job, and she has great experience with all of the best things that the Biden administration did, all of the infrastructure and manufacturing and jobs, all the really good stuff that she and Biden and their administration did. And she has good ideas of her own.
Yeah.
And most importantly, and she would probably agree, we cannot allow a 34 times convicted felon who does nothing but lie, say horrible, vulgar, crude, mean, evil, dreadful things.
Very dreadful.
Yeah, I mean, really, appalling
I
things.
just can't believe he says half the stuff he says.
The other thing, I don't call him a person.
I mean, he has to defend himself because they call. Well, when Joe
The
Biden go defend himself, say these people aren't garbage.
Well,
These are
what he was
patriots.
saying, unfortunately, Biden made the mistake of saying that as if it were all the supporters. And what he should have said, just he needed a couple. All he had to do was say, when I see supporters like that comedian, that was it, because he was the one who said Puerto Ricans are garbage. So that was his mistake. But that is nothing compared with the horrifying things that were said at that rally at Madison Square Garden. Not just
Did
the
you
Puerto
think that
Rico
was very
thing.
similar to the
It was-
1939
of course,
neo-Nazi rally?
Of course. No, that wasn't a neo.
They're not Nazi.
That was an American Nazi.
But do you think that was do you think they did that just to make it
Oh, yeah.
very
Oh,
similar
here
to
comes my
that
bus.
rally?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Would you consider Donald Trump to be somebody like Hitler?
Yes.
Yes, she does believe
He's definitely a fact.
He's definitely a fascist, he says. Thank you, ma'am. Have a good one. Yep, she said thanks for the work out here. Streets of Philly. People, so far it's been all for Kamala Harris. We've talked to 4 people and it's all been Kamala. Have you voted yet, ma'am? And who did you vote for?
It's personal.
It's personal. All right, we'll keep it personal for you. So far, everybody's out here for Kamala Harris. Let's see if we get some Trump supporters. Pennsylvania has 19 electoral votes, which means they are the largest swing state. Out of all the swing states here in America, they are the largest. And so whoever wins the state of Pennsylvania will most likely win the election. How you guys doing? Can I ask you guys a quick question? We're live right now.
My time is money, so if you ain't paying, I ain't gonna do nothing.
Yeah, I agree. No worries. Let's ask this guy. Looks like a cool man. Got the Joker shirt on. How you doing, sir? Have you voted yet?
Voted?
Have you voted yet? And who are you going to vote for?
I don't know yet, man. I don't know.
So far, it's been a lot of support for Kamala Harris out here.
Yes. I'd rather see her a little bit. I'd rather
Really?
see her. I'd rather see her. I mean, Trump, yeah, but I don't know. I guess I like Kamala Harris a little more. You know, for the people, for the middle class, to help people, tax breaks and all that stuff. Trump's helps a lot, but he got his own ways.
How was your life underneath the
things.
Trump administration?
I don't know. Biden been quiet. Trump been. We all know, our country know how he is. So Biden been quiet. He's the most quietest president, I think, in history.
Do you think he was actually running the country?
Oh, Biden?
Yeah.
Yes. I mean,
You say that very hesitantly.
Yes. Because politics, I so not the word hate, but I'd be so uptight talking about politics. But I mean, he's just a quiet president. I would say that he's a quiet president. He don't say much.
Think he had dementia? Do you think he has dementia?
The way he talks, it sounds like he could have it, but
That's a little concerning, right?
yeah, it's real concerning because I'm concerned about all our presidents. I'm always, America till we go. We all rocking, man. You know what I mean? Together. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Kamala Harris.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you very much,
All right.
sir.
You're
Appreciate
welcome,
it.
man.
Have a
You
good
too.
one.
You too. Have a good one.
Let's ask these people right here. How you guys doing? We're live right now. Have you guys voted yet?
We vote for Jesus Christ from Nazareth.
There you go. And have you voted yet, ma'am?
Yeah, I vote for Jesus Christ.
She voted for Jesus Christ. A lot of people out here.
I'm going to Kamala Harris, John.
He's going for Kamala Harris with the joint in the hand out here on the streets for Kamala, right? Very nice. Have a good one. Have you voted yet, ma'am? Who did you vote for? What about you, ma'am?
What's up, man?
What's going on? Have you voted yet?
No.
Are you going to vote?
Yeah, I'm going to vote.
And who are you going to vote for?
I'll probably vote for Kamala.
Really? We haven't got one person say Trump yet.
Yeah, Trump done up out here, man.
What's wrong with Trump?
He just done up out here, man.
Done up?
Yeah, he done up out here, for sure.
What do you think about him being a felon?
No comment, because I'm a felon.
Yeah, so
I can't judge him off his actions, you feel me? I'm just...
why don't you go felon for felon and vote for Trump? Do it for you and your fellas.
I don't know, man. I don't think that'd be the right thing to do, man. That's all.
Okay, no worries. Have a good one. Let's ask this guy right here. How you doing, sir? We're live right now. You look like a local legend. Can we ask you a quick question?
No.
No, come on, sir. Oh, he said, get the F out of here. We got the pigeon man. How are you doing, sir? Scoot back just a little bit.
How you doing, man?
Great. Have you voted yet?
Tomorrow.
And who are you going to vote for?
I am proudly voting for Kamala Harris.
Proudly voting for Kamala Harris.
Absolutely.
What makes you proud to vote for Kamala Harris?
One thing that comes to mind right now is racism. I'm 56 years old. I was a part of racism in the late 70s and the 80s. Discriminated against, victimized, and that's what Donald Trump is trying to bring us back into a state of regression. That's why. And another thing is, man, I'm 56, man. I can retire in 5.5 years. Don't be scared of the birds, baby. Don't be scared of the birds.
I ain't scared. I just get scared if one of them poops on me.
That's good luck, though. Might hit the number.
Okay, might hit the number. You think Donald Trump's racist?
Pardon?
You think Donald Trump's racist?
Absolutely. He's been racist since the 70s. Are you a follower of Donald Trump?
I will be voting for Donald Trump myself. From what I've seen so far from him, as I have been alive, I don't think he has exhibited much racism. Maybe it's because I'm 22 years old and I haven't lived as long as he has.
Can we both agree that he is not the brightest bulb in the room?
Can we both agree Kamala's not the brightest bulb in the room as well?
That's a pivot. You know that, right? That's a pivot. Answer the question.
I don't think he's the smartest guy in the world,
No,
but I don't think
okay.
he's the dumbest person either.
He's not too bright. Okay, he's actually. I was about to curse.
You can curse.
He's fucking up his campaign. He doesn't have to promote epicaricacy, if you know what that means. You know what that means?
What's that mean?
Epicaricacy means hate. Okay, he doesn't. He shouldn't have to be promoting hate to get votes.
Yeah.
That's the wrong way to campaign. Okay, when he's been. I don't want to break the whole situation. I can.
You can go for it.
I can. And I have notes. Okay, but he's been a racist since his father, since the 70s. He's discriminated against African American tenants. He did not want to rent to them. Okay, he was sued for that.
I have heard about that.
Okay, the Central Park Five. He wanted the Central Park Five boys hanged. He put an ad in the New York Times for that. He also wanted them executed. That's epicaricacy. It's unwarranted. Okay, so I'm voting for Kamala Harris all the way, and I respect your vote.
Yeah, I respect yours as well.
Yeah, I mean, but I'm just telling you a few reasons why I'm voting for Kamala Harris. That's right. You know, we don't need a state of regression with people looking at each other with hate in their mind, or you know what I mean. I don't need that shit, man.
Yeah.
We're getting along right now, right?
Exactly.
So that means you're not a extreme Trump supporter. Are your parents Trump supporters?
Yes. We got lots of pigeons around here. They are.
Remember this, man. Your followers are always the ones left holding the bag. You don't have to be a follower just because your parents were Trump supporters. Use your own mind. Okay?
I do.
Okay. If you vote for Trump and he wins, you might regret that.
Can I tell you why I'm voting for Donald Trump?
Sure.
Awesome. So I think at the border, I think there's a big issue there. I think a lot of illegal immigrants are coming here. They're coming to these swing states.
How many miles of border wall did Trump build?
I've been down the border. There's a lot of border wall down there.
How much did he build?
I can't tell you exactly how much he built.
Said that he built 400 miles. He only built 50 miles. Not to mention it's refurbished.
And I have been to the border, and I do know that when Donald Trump was not reelected, there was the border wall that they were going to build, but it is still sitting at the wall because Joe Biden declined to keep building the border wall. So a lot of that infrastructure just got wasted on the border. And so, but regardless, I think it's a little fishy that Joe Biden and Kamala Harris have been flying in hundreds of thousands of migrants in the United States and bringing them to swing states.
Don't be credulous, man. You know what that means?
What's that mean?
Easily influenced. Don't do that.
Well, I've seen it firsthand.
Don't do that, man. That's totally not true. What about him?
It is true.
It's not true, man.
It is true.
Where did you get your sources from?
It's everywhere. You can see it. On CBP's even announced it. They got the CBP One app.
Who?
The CBP One app literally allows people to fly in here. I've been to the camps inside Mexico City where they bring in the migrants.
Donald Trump was also separating migrant babies from their families as well.
Oh, okay. Booker T. Jones.
I just got to step in something because I just want to clarify something. When Donald Trump, the whole separation of families and children, it was because a lot of kids are brought in over the border that are not with their parents. There's a huge child trafficking thing that is going on in America right now. When Donald Trump, the reason why he was separating is because he was DNA testing people to make sure that those children matched up with the people that they were coming across the border in. Since the Biden-Harris administration took over, they stopped that DNA testing. So there's no way to really prove that who these people, when they're bringing these children over, are actually their children. And sex trafficking and human trafficking is as profitable to the cartel as drug trafficking, as them bringing drugs across our border. So what we have going on right now under the Biden-Harris administration is there is over 400,000 children that have gone missing in the past 4 years that have came into our thing. And they have not secured our border. And They truly, truly have flown in. Go to Charleroi, right here. Charleroi in Pennsylvania. Go to Reading, Pennsylvania. Go to Springfield, Ohio. Go to Alabama. Go to Louisiana. There are these towns where they have literally flown migrants in so that they can start living their life there, and they're paying them $10 an hour in these factories where they would have been paying someone like you or me like $25 an hour. But because these migrants have been brought in and they're so desperate, they're paying them wages that are you could not even survive on. And so if you ask me what they're doing to these people, bringing them in, I mean, they're taking them out of their countries that are bad, but then they're bringing them here, and situations for them here are very dire also.
For the past
4 years.
For the past 4 years here.
How long has immigration been going on?
Forever.
Not to this extent, but not to this
But
extent.
what they've been doing
Not to
by
this extent.
literally flying them into the United States.
You guys are
letting
not
them
going to
come in.
triple team up on me. Fuck out of here. It's not
Okay.
going to happen.
No,
Okay?
I
I told you, right, how I feel.
I know.
You're entitled to how you feel.
But
Respectfully, I don't give a fuck.
I just was walking.
Do you understand that? Are you a person of color? Are you a person of color? Are you a person of? Are you a brown person?
I'm an American.
Okay, I
and
don't-
you're an American.
Are you a
also.
person of color?
I,
Are you a person of
No,
color?
I'm not.
Thank you. So you need to be quiet. Okay? Another thing is, you're a woman too. You're a woman. You're a woman. They have abortion bans in 27 states. Are you out of your mind? Ma'am, get out of here. You get out of here. Get out of here, ma'am.
No.
Thank you, sir. No more. No more.
I had to clarify,
Fuck out of here.
though.
No
That's,
more.
Okay.
That's the problem.
Have a good day, sir.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
Philip Birdman has spoken.
All right,
Get
the
fuck out of here.
Birdman has spoken. We're getting out of here.
Fucking question.
You did.
I know, but I had to.
She answered questions too.
You're delusional, man.
Hey, don't attack her. Don't. Hey, this is a lady right here. Don't attack her.
That's okay.
Don't attack her.
That's
Have
okay.
been wrongfully
That's okay.
abused.
Oh boy,
No.
we're gonna have to stand on business
No.
right here. Ain't nobody
I'm
messing
not.
with my mother, Brooker T. Jones.
I'm not for that at all. I'm not for that at all.
Okay.
I'm not for that at all.
Oh,
This is why Nick is like so passive, and then I just have to come in and stand on my grounds, because sometimes you just have to say what is really going on, because that man
and
clearly
then
did
you
not
just deny the
believe.
facts.
And then you kind of get in an argument. But Nick is really good at being passive about it. Sometimes I just got to stick in
Brooker
there.
T. Jones had to stand on business. You guys show Brooker T some love in the chat right now. Send her some hearts, huh?
Good day, man.
You too.
We both have our opinions, and
I mean,
that's
I
what
just
makes
had to
it.
explode on you because I just don't understand, man. You guys are out of your minds. Seriously.
We don't
I'm
under.
cool with you though, because you're young, right?
Yeah.
But you know the brain is not fully matured until the age of 27, so you still have time. But that woman there is out of her fucking mind.
Yeah, she's crazy, right?
In my opinion.
Yeah. I mean, I
don't know if you're gonna talk bad about me when I leave about that one over there.
Yeah, she's
And I
crazy.
don't really care. But that woman's out of her fucking mind, man.
Yeah.
Hey, you do you though, man.
I will.
The average brain is fully matured to the age of 27. You still have time, even if you do vote for Donald Trump.
Yep, I do still got time. And Brooker T. Jones, she's a fabulous lady. But I'm just not trying to get in any altercations. Brooker T. Jones, you're crazy. You're crazy, woman.
I need to step back. Step back.
Yeah, I should have said, that's my mother. Don't talk to her like that. Put some fist up in there. Went Rocky on him here in the city of
We don't want to
Rocky
do that
Balboa.
because everyone has their opinions, and I have my opinion too. So it's okay if I voice it.
Yep, Brooker T, we love your opinion. You guys, what should I do in this situation? Should I stand on business and go like fist up with that guy as he goes to tag Brooker T. Jones, or should I just stay, just let it go because you know you can't do anything?
It's hard to just stand there and not defend yourself. It's hard to not say what you know because you've seen it with your own eyes.
We must protect Brooker T. Jones at all costs, and I was putting the situation, de-escalating the situation. But when he talks about women's rights, abortion,
I do agree that if a woman's life is in danger, if she's been raped, if there's certain situations, but I don't really. It's just a really touchy subject.
if you ask me, I don't
Such
think
a
Kamala
touchy-
Harris is protecting women's rights as much as she says she is. I mean, she's been in office with Joe Biden these past 4 years. Why didn't they reverse Roe v. Wade then? If that was possible, I don't know if it was.
It's a Supreme Court decision.
And then
but
also, why don't they ever speak out against young women getting killed by illegal immigrants?
Yeah, or girls in boys in girls' bathrooms, boys being able to be totally bare naked in a girls' locker room playing on their sports. That is totally going against female rights and female privileges. And one thing I do miss from several years ago I hate having to share a bathroom with a boy. I hate going in the bathroom, the toilet seat's up, there's pee all over the floor, and then a girl has to go in there.
You're talking about the unisex bathrooms?
Yeah, every bathroom. There's no just girl bathrooms anymore. They're all for everybody, and I don't like that, and I just have to say that.
Yep, Ricky Jones.
Yeah.
Very well said. Hey, we got a donation. Thank you, Fran. We appreciate it. Let's move over here. This guy has an Obama hat on. Let's see if he voted for Kamala. Let's head over here. How you doing, sir? Guys vibing. What's going on, officer? How you doing?
Hey, how you doing, man?
Good. Have you voted yet?
I'm going tomorrow.
Going tomorrow. So far, every person we talked to here in Philadelphia has been voting for Kamala Harris. Will you also be voting for Kamala Harris?
Yeah, I'll be voting for Kamala.
Okay. And what makes you want to vote for Kamala Harris? That guy over there was just, he actually called this lady, her name's Brooker D. Jones. She said she was a racist. She said she was out of her effing mind for voting for Kamala Harris. Would you say she's out of her mind? Because she's voting for Donald Trump?
I don't know her, so I couldn't make that.
Would you say women that vote for Donald Trump are out of their effing mind?
Not inherently, no.
Mm.
No, but I just agree with Kamala Harris. Leadership qualities. She seems to have a good ethical, moral code. Would be better for the economy. Seems more.
What ways would she be better for the economy if she has been in office?
I
right
don't
now?
agree with Donald Trump's plan to just have blanket tariffs, and they're inherently inflationary. He doesn't seem to have, other positions that would benefit people in my position.
Did you listen to him on Joe Rogan by chance?
No.
Because Joe Rogan asked him, I heard you're thinking about getting rid of income taxes. And then Donald Trump said, yes, I am.
Yeah.
In the way that he'd get rid of income taxes by tariffs. So essentially, how much do you pay in income tax a year, do you think?
I don't know. Probably wouldn't disclose it here anyways.
Would it be above 30%? That's what most people are above.
Look,
30,
Donald
right?
Trump, when he was in office, didn't really do much for the economy other than increase the national debt. He cut taxes on the corporate tax code, which has some benefits to the average American consumer. But he helped out extremely wealthy people. I'm not in that position. If I were, maybe I would vote for him. But as a middle class, American, he doesn't really do much for me. I don't think he's a good guy generally.
Democrats have been in office out of the past 16 years, they've been in office for the past 12.
Right.
How have you felt that support from the Democrats as you say you're part of the middle class?
Sorry, what's the question? How would I feel the support is?
Yeah, so Democrats have been in office as president. Out of the last 16 years, they've been in office the past 12. As a man, you said you're in the middle class, how have you felt support from them?
Look, I think generally the narrative around the economy being in shambles is not accurate. GDP's been up. Inflation's down right now, around 2%. We had a couple of years of pretty significant inflation. But inflation comes as a result of supply and demand. And when you shut the country down and people aren't working and they have disposable income from stimulus checks, then people have extra money. Employers aren't able to have people to work for them. When the supply chain is cut off and they don't have enough supply and everyone wants to buy stuff, then that's what happens. Inflation happens because of supply and demand. Mm-hmm. And so you'd be completely ignorant to think that inflation wouldn't have happened on the heels of a pandemic that was mismanaged. If you look around the globe, you see inflation in nearly every single developed country across the world. Right now, inflation's extremely low. We're, around the average.
Compared to the other countries in the world, the United States does have low inflation compared to countries for instance, like Turkey or even in Europe. It's a lot, especially in where they use the euro, it's up.
Yeah.
The dollar's valued, I believe now, more than the euro, which is typically... that typically does not happen. And so inflation here in the United States is down compared to other countries, but the cost of living has gone up a lot. So the market's up here in the United States.
Yeah, same thing. Inflation, cost of living, it's the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, cost of living is up. Additionally, Kamala Harris has fantastic plans of how to make housing affordable. I'm not aware of Donald Trump's plans, or I just... they haven't jived well with me. I think in general, though, just to kind of summarize my points, while she'll get my vote, she has good leadership quality, something that Trump has never been able to demonstrate. She seems more level-headed. One other thing I would really say is that Kamala Harris takes counsel and advice from people, whereas Donald Trump just kind of shoots from the hip and does whatever he thinks is right at the time. I don't think that's a good leadership quality. You look at the people that he hired and trusted early on, none of those people support him or back him now. It's extremely troubling to come from in a leadership perspective.
Yeah.
I want someone who takes advice from experts. So if you have a science problem or a health problem, you take it from a doctor or a scientist. You don't just think it up at the time because that might be politically advantageous for you. Trump is a guy that seems to have toxic relationships with everyone he operates with. Kamala Harris doesn't have a track record of doing that. She's been successful,
Yeah, one thing, I will be voting for Donald Trump. One thing I do like about Donald Trump is that when he does speak, you know it's coming from him. I see the rallies at Kamala Harris. I've seen her speeches. When a teleprompter goes off, she starts rambling. And she can't really keep speaking. And then, like Cardi B recently went to one of her rallies, and the teleprompter broke, and she couldn't speak. She had to wait till somebody gave her a phone until she could start reading off what they gave her. So it's like, is that very genuine of a leader to only be able to speak when there is a teleprompter? And then yesterday she was asked the same thing. She was asked a question about something about some bill in California that has allowed crime to go up. And someone asked her about it. She's like, well, we'll talk about that after the election. So she wasn't even able to go out of her teleprompter or out of her script to answer the question. I feel like as a leader, you should be able to stand on business and talk out of your own head.
Yeah, I think that'd be a point that we generally disagree with. I think it is good to kind of improvise, when you're talking and freestyle a little bit, but generally I'd prefer my politicians read from a teleprompter. I feel the same thing about my quarterback or my head coach when I'm watching sports. Like, say what makes sense. Don't just ramble first thing that comes to your head.
I think that's where a lot of people don't see the authenticity with Kamala Harris because, like you said, it's not like, she's not like you said, like we've both agreed, she needs a teleprompter.
Trump rarely says things that are genuine as well. I mean, they're both politicians at the end of the day, and I think Trump has a proven record of lying. Not saying that Kamala Harris is truthful 100% either, but I mean, the guy's made a career out of defrauding people and, lying, and hasn't really been successful in his business ventures to begin with. I really can't think of, I'll keep it moving for you because I got to get to a work call. But in general, I'd say she'd be better for the economy, better for women's rights, better leadership qualities, protects, general tenets of American and democracy. And, that to me is super important. So.
Awesome.
Can I ask you one question?
Yeah.
Because I've been listening to this. If Joe Biden was still running for office, would you vote for Joe Biden?
Yeah. I'd probably vote for you before I voted for Donald Trump, if I'm being honest.
Wow.
I don't like Donald Trump. I think most people you talk to here will feel the same way, too. I don't think he's a good guy.
Hey, thank you so much for your time. We appreciate it. We do appreciate it. You guys, Kamala Harris today, she's going to have a rally at the Rocky Steps. It's going to be absolutely huge. And we will be going to that after this live stream. So we're going to be doing 2 live streams. And then tomorrow we're also doing anywhere from a 6 to 12-hour live stream in New York City. It's going to be madness. Let's see. This lady, another Kamala voter right here. She has the pin. Ma'am, you voted. It looks like you voted for Kamala Harris.
I sure did.
You sure did. Wow. Everyone here in Philadelphia has been voting for Kamala Harris. Have not met a single Trump supporter yet today.
Well,
Who wins the state of Pennsylvania?
Kamala wins. Kamala wins the election. Whoops, that's my cat.
Yeah. Are you a childless cat lady?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
But
I talked to another one. She's a childless cat lady.
I feed a stray cat.
Oh,
So it's
wow.
not my cat, but I feed it.
Even better.
But I am a childless cat lady.
Why do you think so many childless cat ladies want to vote for Kamala Harris?
That's a really good question.
It is. I mean, there's a lot of them.
We really resent J.D. Vance's comments, among many others he's made.
If it was true that the Haitians were eating migrants in Springfield, Ohio, would you believe it?
No. I mean,
Even if it was true, you wouldn't believe it?
oh, if it was true?
Yeah.
Well, I guess I'd have to believe. If they could prove it was true, I guess I'd have to believe it.
What if they were eating the geese out of the pond?
Well, if they were hungry enough.
Yeah. So I went to Springfield, Ohio myself, and some people said they've had cats gone missing, but it was confirmed that the Haitians are eating the geese out of the pond that live in that area of Springfield, Ohio.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
I lived in Springfield in 1965.
1965. What kind of town was Springfield, Ohio back then?
Well, I can't remember. My husband was in seminary there, and that's why we lived there.
Any advice to any other childless cat ladies who are on borderline between voting for Donald Trump and Kamala Harris?
Well, first of all, just get out and vote. And there is no question that if they're women, childless cat ladies or not, they get a much better deal with Kamala Harris than they would ever get in a Trump administration.
Awesome. Thank you so much for your time, man. Have a great rest of your day.
Thank you.
Enjoy your cat.
Okay.
Have a good one. Let's talk to some more people up here. Hey, let's go. Love USA. donation. Only 12K jobs were added last month. Most of them are from gov jobs, and this crazy misled. His economy is good. Yeah, let's see. Excuse me, sir. Ma'am, how you doing? Let's ask these ladies right here. How you guys doing? Are you guys voting? Are you guys too young to vote? I think they're too young. Are you also going to be voting for Kamala Harris?
Yeah.
Yes. Businessmen for Kamala Harris out here in Philly. You guys, what are we at in the chat? It's like 7-0 for here for Donald Trump. What's going on? Have you voted yet?
No, I didn't vote. I didn't vote early.
And who are you going to vote for tomorrow then?
I'm still undecided.
Still undecided.
Help you decide.
I'm undecided
Can
until.
Booker T. Jones help you decide?
Can I help you decide?
I mean, you can try.
Okay. What are you worried about in life?
Making enough money to take care of my family.
Making enough money to survive? How much do you pay for rent a month?
$1,000.
Oh, that's
How much were you paying for rent 4 years ago?
$1,000.
So it hasn't gone up.
That's lucky. That's a good rent.
Mm-hmm.
We've heard. Have you noticed over the last 4 years, have things gotten more expensive for you in your life?
Everything is more expensive.
Everything is more expensive. Do you feel safer in your life in America and in your community?
I don't feel any more safe or any less safe than I did before.
Do you know we have 4 major wars going on right now?
I do.
Does that give you any fear? Do you have any boys?
No, I got girls.
Girls. If you had sons that were around 20 years old, would you be a little bit worried about a war popping out and your sons are going to be going?
I mean, not necessarily.
Not necessarily? Wow. What about, how do you feel about, we've had about 20 million illegal immigrants come in over the past 4 years, just walk right across our borders and get put in buses and then sent to big cities, and we're paying for their housing, we're paying for their rent, we're paying for their food, we're paying for their clothing, we're paying for their medical. They can go to the emergency room and not even have to pay a bill or go and have a baby.
You have to duck that outside the park. You have to have a permit to do it inside the park.
Okay.
How do you feel about that?
We'll move.
Come on, we can talk.
Okay. Yeah, how do you feel about all that?
Immigration is a loaded topic when you start talking about who is and who is not allowed to be here. My ancestors was forced here and made to build this place. So immigration is not a topic for me.
So don't you feel like then, because you are a part of this land, your forefathers built this land, mine did.
Here, we gotta stay right here.
We pay taxes. You know, I'm probably a lot older than you. I've paid a lot of taxes in my life. My husband pays a lot of taxes. You pay a lot of taxes.
Right.
And then don't you think that tax money should go towards us?
Yeah, absolutely.
Instead of people that literally just walk across the border just because they want to come?
Absolutely. I heard about all these programs where they just giving them all this more money than I get paid to do work. So yeah, I don't like that. I don't agree with that. Do I think that one president can change it?
Well, has it?
No.
I think he can't. I think Donald Trump could, because Joe Biden.
Ever been.
I'll give you a quick fact.
I'm not a Joe Biden supporter. Let's just make that clear.
Yeah.
I'm also not a Trump supporter. What I will say is, we had an illegal immigrant problem between 2016 and 2020.
Mm-hmm.
That was when he was the
president of the United States.
The president of the United States of America, and a lot of kids were brought over with families, and they didn't know for sure if they belonged to those families, so they were like DNA testing. That's when they say they put the children in cages, they separated the parents, because they wanted to make sure that those people belonged to each other, because there's a huge trial.
Right now in the United States, there's nearly 300,000 migrant children that have gone missing.
Yeah.
And there's no DNA testing that proves
I'm aware.
that,
I'm aware of what's
happens.
going on with that.
And then with the border, what I want to tell you, so Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, they're essentially a team. Kamala Harris has said there's nothing she would have changed from the Biden administration.
Right.
And when Joe Biden got put in office, his first year, he put in over 296 immigration policies, executive immigration policies, and out of those 296, 89 of those reversed what Donald Trump had done when he was in office. And then you think it's a coincidence that illegal immigration goes up by 4 times,
I think,
from 2.5
like
to
I said,
10 million.
I think immigration is a non-starter for me. If y'all want to talk about issues, serious issues that
a lot of issues. Money, though, to our money,
because then this year alone, $150 billion has been spent on illegal immigrants.
Where's money going for our roads? Where's money going for medical care? You know, all the things like that should be
I
going.
mean, I'm not seeing none of the money. I can assure you that.
I know, yeah.
I'm not seeing. I work every day. I'm a city employee.
Yeah.
I work every day.
I guarantee you have. I've seen some migrant families living right here, and I guarantee you they're getting a lot for free. Anyway, if you're happy with the past 4 years, the way life has been, you go that way. If you look back and you were happier 4 years ago, if you felt safer, if you liked someone who actually liked to put criminals behind jail, make them serve time instead of just taking them and letting them out for big crimes, like in New York City,
Like
big
the ones-
crimes.
Like the ones.
Like beating up police officers and getting let out the next day.
Or stealing.
Yeah. It's funny that you said that. Why did he say that he would give police officers immunity from prosecution so they could do their job when 98.3% of the people that police killed is my people? So you want to give them immunity for killing us, basically, because they don't kill nobody else.
I don't agree with that.
The immunity
Sonia
thing.
Massey? You're not familiar with Sonia Massey?
I do know that
Did you see the video? To Sonia Massey?
I do not know that video.
The lady Sonia Massey had a pot of water on the stove. She said, "Let me turn my pot of water off so it doesn't burn." She went to go turn the pot off, and the cop started shooting until he emptied his clip and killed her. She was in her home. You saw that video?
Yeah.
And Trump said we need to not prosecute people like that because he was at work, but it's not his job to go in that lady's house and shoot her.
Yeah.
So
I think that's
stuff like that is issues that really mean something to people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't think people care about whether this person walking past me came from this country or this person came from that country. I think people care about stuff like that's really happening.
What about if those people are coming from other countries though and killing girls?
I mean, people in our own country kill girls. We
But why
kick
have
those
more?
people. We don't kick those people out.
Those people shouldn't be in our country. But those people who kill girls should go to jail.
I mean-
should go to prison.
I agree 100%, but we don't have any rights to this country. This is really not ours.
That's why we have to
It belongs
stand
to
up.
none of us, so we can't really have a position on who is allowed to be here and who is not. I think that's none of our business.
Sir, you got one day to decide, because tomorrow you got to go and vote. I'm excited to see who you vote for.
I'm gonna go vote, but we
Anyway,
look into the real
facts.
issue. Yeah, look into the facts and look into the
We
real
have looked
issues.
into the real issues.
Yeah, I don't think it's up to us to decide who's allowed to be
But
in this country and who's not. It's not our business. You know what I'm saying?
I think it kind of is.
In the summertime, when we say, "Hey, I want to go to Cancun on vacation," they don't stop us from going there.
But you have to have a passport and a visa.
Yeah, we
and
do.
then we can only stay there for 1 week, and then we got to come back.
We do, but at the end of the day, it's
the end
it's
of
not
the
about how
day,
long you're there. We don't.
At the
That's
end of the
tourism,
day,
that's not,
could
living.
It's tourism. Could we go to China and just decide to live there?
I mean, I went to Egypt and just lived there.
Did you?
And that was a predominantly Muslim country, the one that Trump banned all Muslim countries from coming here. That's a religion. You can't ban nobody based on religion. It's a violation of their First Amendment right, ain't it? When you discriminate against somebody based on a
No, you got freedom
religion.
of speech and freedom of religion.
Huh?
You got freedom of speech and freedom of religion here.
Right. So how could a person say if you follow this religion, then you're restricted from doing X, Y, Z? Meaning
Did
flying.
he say that you can't come here to the United States?
Yeah, it was an actual ban in place, an executive order
I
by
think there
him.
was
There was an executive
stop
order
you from the
by
Middle East
him.
for a while, right?
Stop Muslim people. So he said, based on what religion you are, I'm going to have a restriction on you just based on your religion. That's a violation of your First Amendment right.
Terrorists and things like that to protect
No, not
America.
terrorists. He didn't say only people who are coming to do
Well, how
terror.
do you know?
He
How do
said
you know?
Muslims.
How do
Because
you know?
it's in black and white.
But you can stop people from coming into the country. You can't stop people from practicing their religion inside the country.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so you have
But you
you would
can't-
have the
you-
right
you-
to
you-
stop
you-
people
you
from coming into the
can't-
country.
You can't discriminate. These people can come.
Oh, we got one Trump supporter. We've been talking to people all day. Hey, it's great speaking with you, sir. You're a good guy. You're the first Trump supporter we've seen all day here in Pennsylvania.
I was watching you.
Yeah, so you come out here with the Trump 2020 hat, no bullshit. There's a lot of people just seems like they're just talking
I just think
nonsense.
you're in the wrong section. I don't know. I'm in Bridesburg and they're all Trump.
Yeah, so why do you think we see so much support? Like, this is Kamala Harris is going to have a ginormous rally here today. Why do you think we're seeing so much support for Kamala Harris here?
I have no clue.
Why do you think people want to vote for Kamala Harris?
I have no clue. I really don't know why.
What do you think
I
about
think it's mental health.
mental health?
I really don't know.
Yeah, one guy was calling my mom an effing...
No, I saw the one guy with you with the pigeons.
Yeah, he was going crazy. He was getting mad at her. And so that guy brings up a good point about Donald Trump giving mass immunity to all police officers. Why do you think Donald Trump would give mass immunity to all police officers?
I don't know. I think they have a hard job. Why not? Like, they're dealing with a lot right now. Who wants to be a cop right now?
Mm-hmm.
So
I think, like, why would you want to be a cop if
you can't
you
agree
can't
with
even do your
everything
job?
each person says, right? You just got to go with the majority of what they say.
Yeah.
And Kamala doesn't say much of anything, really, nothing at all.
Yeah. I mean, she was asked what she thought about the crime bill that she basically passed that allowed more crime to pass in California yesterday, and she said, "We'll talk about that after the election." No comment.
Yep, I saw
Now they're calling her no comment candidate. Do you think Donald Trump would ever say no comment?
No. He has too much to say sometimes, but what are you going to do? No, she should be standing on her business, what she believes in, and she should be saying what she voted for. That's what we want to know, right? That's what everybody wants to know about her. Like, why?
When she says she's for women's rights and about abortion and everything like that, yet she has not given a date for abortion to not be allowed. So her policy on that is very unclear.
She just says what people want to hear.
Mm-hmm. And by being unclear about the policies, it leaves a lot of room for interpretation.
Yeah, exactly. Do you watch Candace Owens? You know Candace Owens? Do you
did.
watch her? Did you watch her report?
Yeah, it turned out her grandma, she's not like something.
Yeah, she's a liar. She's lying about everything. The photos in her book's fake. Then she has all kinds of stuff to back it up. That in itself is insane.
Yeah.
It's apparently there's incest in her family, and that's why she's hiding it. I don't know.
I mean, I think it's strange personally. Her father is still alive, yet nobody has seen her father at a single rally. It's like they're hiding the family. Like we haven't seen anybody. Donald Trump, you at least get the grandkids, you get the great grandkids.
Like she's black to get more black voters, which isn't working, and they're hiding all of her family because they're white. They're Jewish. It's just insane. It's insane, and I can't even believe that no one's talking about this.
Yeah, and turns out 90% of the mainstream media is Democratic.
No shit.
Hey, very well said. Thank you so much for coming out, showing the support for Trump.
I had to find out. I was like, this is ridiculous.
She came out. She's watching an apartment. She's like, "Where's the Trump support?" She comes out, put on the hat.
Yep.
We love it.
I've been wearing this every day, 1 or 2.
Yeah, what do people say to you when they see the Trump hat? Do you ever get people yelling at you?
No one says anything to me. Only the people tell me they like it.
Oh, very nice. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. No one says nothing.
And we found
I don't give a fuck what anyone says to me.
Really?
No.
That's amazing.
Nope.
Yeah, either does Booker T. Some guy's cussing her out. And she just stands on business.
I know. That's what made me wanted to come. Shut the fuck up.
I heard today. I was listening to a radio program, and they said that many people they don't think will honestly say in public they want to vote for Trump, but then they're going to go to the.
Like you think these people right here are going to be voting for Trump? Are you guys voting for Trump or Kamala Harris?
We're from Germany.
Oh, from Germany. Oh, okay.
A lot of the famous people that are coming out are on P. Diddy's list.
They're all on P. Diddy's list.
Yeah, that's why they're coming out. Usher, however long ago, 2 days before he came out, said, "Oh, I'm not in the politics. I'm not doing that." And then 2 days later, he's all for Kamala. He got the call. They all got the call. Jennifer Lopez, Beyonce, Jay-Z, they all got the call.
Leonardo.
Oh, yeah, that was P. Diddy's favorite person to invite to his party, Leonardo DiCaprio. They all got the call.
It's a Diddy party over there.
It's a freak off.
It's a freak off.
Good luck.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
I love
We do
what you
appreciate
do.
it. Thank you. We're
Trump.
look.
That's my husband.
Let's go. Let's talk to the husband. Let's see. We got this guy here. He has the Ukrainian flag. How you doing, sir? You got the Ukrainian flag up here in.
What's that?
You got the Ukrainian flag.
I have the Ukrainian
flag.
flag.
Ukraine.
Florida.
Florida. Okay. So why do you got the Ukrainian flag here with the American flag and the Harrison Waltz flag?
Because I'm anti-Putin, anti-Trump, anti-Netanyahu.
Would you think it's a good idea for the United States to be enemies with Russia?
Yeah, they're bad dudes.
Would you rather
bad
have
dudes? Bad dudes.
Yes,
they're bad. They're doing bad shit all over the world.
I wouldn't say they're great people.
Yeah,
Donald
Trump's a bad guy too. They're all criminals.
Putin's a great person.
They're all criminals.
Yes. Would you rather have a president that is an ally or an enemy of Vladimir Putin?
An enemy.
An enemy.
Yeah.
Netanyahu, would you rather have a president who's an enemy or an ally?
He's just a war criminal. He's a war criminal. He's a war criminal. You can't keep keep killing 50 people a day. It's ridiculous.
Should the United States keep funding Ukraine?
Should they see? Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
How do you think the war
we
will
should
stop in
probably
Ukraine?
stop funding Israel, cut down on the bombs that they're killing little kids with.
Yeah.
It's a little
I don't
overkill. It's a little overkill.
Like, no one agrees with the innocent lives being taken away.
Yeah. It's crazy.
I've been
It's 100 to 1. That's what they're doing.
Oh, wait, sir, I want to keep talking to you. I went to Ukraine. I went to Ukraine. A lot of people are dying. And a lot of people in Ukraine, when I asked them like how the war is going to end, they say they need more funding. But my personal opinion is the war shouldn't be going on. It needs to be stopped. But if you just give more funding, that just means more lives are going to get lost. And so there needs to be somebody that comes in there and sits down with Zelensky and with Putin and to figure out how to end the war. Because what's going on is not right. I believe there's over nearly 1 million people who have died that are Ukrainians and Russians. So a lot of people are dying due to the Ukraine war. Hey, thank you so much for the donation. We appreciate it. It's not letting me read what it says right here, but we appreciate it. Let's go over here. We got lots of people today. They got lots of police out here today as well. I think they're getting prepped for a big, I don't know, would you say riots? I don't know. Maybe there will be riots across America. I know in Portland, Oregon, they're setting up boards all around the businesses in downtown Portland because they think there's going to be some riots. I think they project that if Donald Trump wins, there will be riots. I don't think there will be very many riots if Kamala Harris wins. I also spoke to migrants in New York City that are living inside the shelters, and they said if Donald Trump wins, you can expect rioting from the migrants. So the migrants are living inside the shelters because they're obviously scared if Donald Trump wins, they're all going to get deported. And this guy's just doing drugs out here in the middle of the street. That is just wonderful. That stuff needs to get stopped here in America. Let's see. Let's talk to these people. Looks like they got their voting sheets out. I don't know. Let's see. How you guys doing? Have you guys voted yet? Yes. Can I ask you who you voted for? Not at all. I won't ask you then. No worries. Huh? They're dead? I said I was going to ask you, but you said not at all. But do you mind saying who you voted for and why? No. Okay, no worries. He doesn't want to say. Look at the man. He's got the nice car. Thank you guys for coming out. We appreciate it. Got a cool looking car. Let's ask this guy right here in the skinny jeans. How you doing, sir? Have you voted? How you guys doing? Really quick, have you guys voted? Awesome. Oh, no worries. We're live. We're just talking to people. Who did you guys vote for?
Prefer not to say.
Can I just guess? You guys look like Trump supporters.
What makes you think that?
You look patriotic. You got the...
Can't be patriotic to vote for Harris?
No, you can be. Okay. But I see a lot more people repping more patriotic things if they are voting for Trump.
I believe you should vote for whoever you want. Thanks.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Did you guys vote for Trump, though? Did I get it right? She gave me the wink. I think they did. Lots of people over here in this square. I don't know what's going on. Let's see. How you guys doing? Good? ¿Han votado? No? ¿Por qué no? Mañana. ¿Y para quién se va a votar? Who are you going to vote for? Oh, come on.
It's time, thank you.
Para Kamala? Maybe. They said maybe. Looks like, let's talk to this cool guy right here. He's just chilling here. How you doing, sir? Having a good day out here in Philly? Kamala Harris is going to have a major rally today. Are you going to be pulling up?
Huh?
Are you going to be going to the Kamala Harris rally tonight?
No, I'm voting for Trump.
Okay. You're the second person today that we've talked about we vote for Donald Trump. Why are you voting for him?
Because he needs a second chance.
Yeah. Do you think his term kind of got diminished or ruined when COVID came through?
Yeah, his second term didn't go through because of haters.
Mm-hmm.
A bunch of haters who didn't want to see that man succeed.
Do you think he won the election, or do you think it was
He won the election. It wasn't rigged. Just like me and everybody else saying that they're going to vote for Donald Trump. I'm going to vote for Donald Trump. I don't like Kamala Harris and her views.
Yeah.
I don't like her past history. That's just it.
You think Kamala's black?
She's colored, but she doesn't have any African American background to her. No.
Yeah. One thing I thought is
but being black doesn't mean anything.
Yeah. Why do you think people put I talked to a lot of people, And if they are black, a lot of the females will say, I'm voting for Kamala Harris because she'll be the first female black president.
A man is a man and a woman is a woman. And the only thing that makes us different is the XX and the XY chromosomes. Yeah. Other than that, we all think, blink, and shit and piss the same. Everything is the same. That's it. The only difference is the skin tone. Mm-hmm. That's it. Yeah. You can go like this just like I can. Doesn't matter if I'm black or brown and you're white or tan. Doesn't matter.
Yeah. One thing I think is interesting, I feel like racism has just become more of a issue that has been brought up due to politics by people saying, oh, they need the black vote, they need the Latino vote, oh, the white people this, black people that. It's just like, okay.
Racism is a fascist way of saying that we stuck in slavery time.
Yeah, so it's like, aren't we over that? Like, can't we all just agree that we're all Americans?
Yeah, we all came from a woman. Every man came from a woman. Every woman was produced by a woman. So we all the same. We came out the same hole. Mm-hmm. That's just it. Yeah, racism is just a form of hate. And another form of saying that we still stuck in slavery times. Get over it. Yeah. It happened. It was a form of business.
Why do you think they keep still bringing up, like, do you think it's right for an African American to still hold prejudice against white people for having their ancestors that were slaves?
No. It's not your fault or the next person's fault how the business of the country was ran. The business of the country was ran through slavery. That's how everything was built, through slavery. So you got a small demographic of people with little intellect to know whether or not I'm going to become over here enslaved and to get on the boat, or versus not to get on the boat. And they chose to get on the boat for a better life, and they was deceived. And through them being deceived, people like me who were brown and black was produced out of that. And that became hatred for the next person to see somebody else come up out of hatred. And that's just where the racism came from slavery.
Yeah. And you personally, would you rather be living in Africa or in America right now?
I was born here. Why would if I was born across the street, why would I want to go to another place where it's foreign at and I don't know anything?
Because one time a guy got in an altercation with me because we had this similar conversation. I was like, well, aren't you happy you're at least in America, not in Africa? If you want to go back to Africa, you can buy a plane ticket back.
I wasn't born in Africa.
And
I was born in Philadelphia. Mm-hmm. This is where I'm going to stay at. This is where I came back to. So if I was born in Europe and I had European descendant and I came to America, then I can be able to say that's where I can go back to. But my mother and father are from America, and their mother and father is from America. Yeah. So it's no going back to any place. This is where I originated from. This is where my roots is from. Mm-hmm. It's no going back to anywhere.
Yeah, I agree with that. And I think it's interesting how racism has become a subject that gets brought up more and more. And I feel like it was. I don't feel like it's as big as an issue as it has now become.
No, it's all about the choice and the decision that you make. America is a business. If you want to be in the business, then you got to do right by the corporation that's running America. If not, then you got a choice to leave. And wherever you want to go, if that's not where you're from, then you're going to make it where you're from when you decide to multiply instead of divide.
Awesome. Hey, you're a smart man. I appreciate you talking with me. And for we have an undecided voter here in the chat. I've seen him. You're live right now. He's undecided right now, and he's wondering why he should vote for Donald Trump and why he should vote for Kamala Harris. What would you say to him as to why he should vote for Donald Trump?
Well, you've seen what Trump did so far, and you've seen what Kamala is doing. She's just promising money. Trump, he delivered. That's just it. Mm-hmm. Trump delivered on his promises. Kamala Harris, she's just her.
She's just her. Have a good one. Have a great one. Appreciate it. Let's keep going along here. How you doing, ma'am? Have you voted? Can I talk to you? We're live right now. Do you mind? Awesome. And what makes you want to vote for, or who are you voting for?
The lady.
What's her name?
Kamala Harris.
What do you think about her running mate, Tim Walz?
I don't like the fact that she's running against Trump. I don't think Trump should be the president.
Yeah, why don't you think Donald Trump should be the president?
Because I think you should have certain standards to stand by. I think first of all, you should have a college education. You should have no felonies. Same things you apply to a job application for McDonald's. I think you should have certain structure in the city and stand for what's right in Philadelphia. That's what I think.
Yeah, and Kamala Harris, right now she's running, a lot of her campaign has been primarily about abortion for women.
Yes.
She's also saying that Donald Trump's a threat to democracy, comparing him to people like Adolf Hitler. And now she says she's going to close the border after she had opened the border.
I think that's wrong too, because I think Donald Trump should lead people to their business. If somebody got raped and they don't want the child, they shouldn't be able to keep it. If circumstances happen to people.
Yeah.
Rape.
And Donald Trump's stance on abortion is, from what I've read, is he is for abortion if the woman has been raped, incest, or the mother's life is at jeopardy. Those are the three circumstances where he agrees with abortion.
I was raped as a child, and I don't think that people should be forced to do anything with their body that they shouldn't want to do.
Yeah, I agree with that as well.
If you don't want a baby, you shouldn't have to have a baby. If you want a baby, you should have a baby. When you get to God, that's his decision to deal with you. Your life is your life, each individual.
Yeah.
Say if his grandmom got raped, you think she'll want to keep that baby?
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Donald Trump isn't against abortion if it is rape or incest or the mother's life is at jeopardy. What did happen, though, when he was president, he gave the decision of abortion to the states, and so the states were able to decide. For that reason, California has a different law on abortion versus Texas, because inside the states they have different.
The woman should be able to voice her opinion.
Yeah.
It's women that's having the children. We made mankind. We brought men into the life, and we should run a cycle like that. That is our decision to do what we choose with our bodies.
And at what point in the pregnancy do you think it is too far to have an abortion? Is there a month when you would say, like, okay, now it's not time to have an abortion?
A month is too far gone.
Yeah.
Because the baby is already alive. I think that's the decision right there.
Yeah, within a month.
Within a month.
Yeah, because in most states, the lowest, like in states like Texas and Florida, they have a ban on abortion after 6 weeks. So they give the mother 6 weeks to decide.
That's true.
And so,
if you can't make your mind up in 6 months, or if you want your baby or not, then you should make the right decision to either abort it or either give it up for adoption.
Yes.
You don't have to kill your baby.
Yeah.
Point blank, simple and plain. Every child deserves to live. God made every child is a gift of God, and every child deserves to live.
Yeah, and so when you see the Democrats, like at the DNC, they had a free abortion clinic on the outside of the DNC. Do you think that's right to be promoting abortion?
No, I don't.
Yeah.
If you want to make a decision to abort your baby, that's your choice.
But to actively be promoting abortion, I think that is a little strange and a little devilish, if I'm being honest, to promote people to have an abortion.
Because like you said, you might got raped or harmed at the action of another human being, and it's your choice to make the decision if you want to have an abortion or not.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think they should be promoting or incentivizing or celebrating women having abortions. That's what I'm saying.
If you lay down with a man, you decided to have sex with that person, your choice is to deal with your child.
Yeah. Hey, I think we agree on a lot more than we disagree. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, and have a blessed day.
May I ask you, are you Muslim?
Yes.
Will more Muslims be voting for Kamala Harris or Joe Biden? Or for Donald Trump?
Kamala Harris.
Kamala Harris. Hey, thank you very much. Have a good one. You too. Bye. Very nice lady. I think we actually agreed on most things. Let's see what this... How you doing? Have you voted yet? No? Who are you going to vote for?
Kamala.
Kamala, of course. A lot of people out here in Philadelphia are voting for Kamala. Let's ask this person right here. How are you doing? Excuse me. Excuse me. Have you voted yet?
No.
And who are you going to vote for?
America needs a mom.
A mom?
Yes, America needs a mom.
Where's your mom?
She around, she at work.
She at work?
Yeah, y'all have a good day.
Well, what makes you want to vote for Kamala Harris? Do you know that Kamala Harris actually isn't a mom?
Huh?
Kamala Harris is not a mom. She's a stepmom. But she's never actually conceived or given birth to a child.
Well, like I say, Trump would make a great president, but he's got to stop with the hate.
Yeah.
Yeah, Trump talks about bringing about jobs back to the States, manufacturing and stuff here. But then he goes on into the, hate. I mean, all lives matter at the end of the day.
Yeah, all
no
lives
matter
do
what
matter.
race or, all lives matter.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where he loses a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It just came out that over 12,000 jobs were created here in Pennsylvania, record low.
Just focus on making America great again, bringing manufacturing back, especially to rural America.
Yeah, so it sounds like you're going to be voting for Donald Trump then.
No, because of the hate and stuff like that.
But that's what he wants to do, bring jobs back.
He doesn't like.
I would argue that also the Democrats don't like people that are voting for Donald Trump. They call them garbage. They said that they referred to them as Nazis at a rally. I thought that was pretty gruesome. They compared Donald Trump to somebody like Adolf Hitler.
That said that about the island of Puerto Rico.
Yeah,
that was the speaker. That wasn't Trump.
That was
so
not good.
Trump got blamed for that. So, all right. Well, good luck, though.
Yep.
Yeah, I just like to see jobs back, especially the manufacturing facilities.
Yeah.
With entire towns dependent on them jobs and they're overseas.
Yeah.
So we need those back.
Yeah.
Have a good day.
You too. Let's go over here. Let's keep talking to people. How are you guys doing? All these people are what, Booker T? Oh, that's what they're coming for. Yeah, Kamala Harris is going to have a ginormous rally.
I want to say something. Nick brought up something at the DNC. They literally had places where you could go in and get an abortion, also where you could go get a vasectomy. So like Nick said, I thought that was pure evil. What if like a 27-year-old boy went in there thinking, yeah, I don't ever want to have children. He goes in and has a vasectomy. 27 years old. Like that one guy said, your mind is not clearly formed, And they're literally promoting not having children, not having families, taking away families in America. And that, to me, is not right.
Booker T. Jones, are you ready to debate some people? You've been
You
on
know
fire
it.
today.
You
All right,
know
Booker T.
it.
Jones, she's getting after it. She's going to stand on business today. So right now, it's 15 for 2 for Kamala Harris. Booker T. Jones is being, get off the street. We did, actually. We talked to one lady.
Yeah.
And
you guys from Philly?
We are not. We're from the West Coast.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. We're not trying to change minds. We're just asking questions, actually.
Right.
And just like...
You know what you should do? Go down to like South Philly or like lower Northeast Philly. Because like this...
is all Kamala Harris right now.
Well, it's just not an accurate representation of like here you have like tourists and city employees.
We're going to go around the other side of that building, hopefully over by the shops. And it
yeah,
looks like a lot
you might get the same situation that way too.
Oh, okay.
Like some of the residential neighborhoods, you might get some interest, like more mixed responses. You know what I mean?
Okay, beautiful. We'll head over there. But hey, we appreciate your time. And yeah, we aren't really trying to change minds out here. We're just trying to ask questions and get people to think a little bit more.
Well, we're excited. We feel like Philly's finally got some attention. You know what I mean? People are noticing us for once.
Mm-hmm. We love Philly. Great place. They got great Philly cheesesteaks as well.
Yeah, where'd you go?
We went to Geno's.
Geno's?
That was place pretty good.
See, that's South Philly. There you could get some interesting responses.
Yeah, that would be good to go down
that's
there.
A good neighborhood.
We got to stay over here, though, for the live right now. Let's see. What were you saying, Rooker T? All right, let's go down this street over here. What's going on, man? Are you going to be voting this year? Who are you voting for? Kamala Harris. Another one for Kamala. It's funny because people get mad at you for saying Kamala Harris, Kamala, and I guess it's supposed to be Kamala. But then you ask people who they're voting for and they say Kamala. So it's like, really, who's right and who's wrong? You know what I mean? It's interesting. But there's a lot of support for Kamala out here. A lot of it. It's going to be interesting. Thinking about going to a rally today. It's going to be down there. We'll live stream it for you guys. And then tomorrow, we got a huge live stream coming from New York City. Head over here and see if we get a little bit more mixed feelings about Donald Trump and Kamala Harris. So right now, it is very much for Kamala Harris. Let's see. Let's go this way. Across the street. What do you guys think is going to happen? Right now on Poly Market, Donald Trump is projected to win by nearly 54% chance of winning. You voting for Donald Trump or Kamala Harris?
Definitely voting for Harris.
You definitely for Harris. Definitely for Harris. What did he say? He said Harris. Definitely for Harris. Booker T, she gets frustrated.
I told that boy over there some facts. I said, how old are you? 22. I'm like, do you like wars? Do you want to go to war? Do you like money? He's like, well, maybe
Are you guys voting for Donald Trump or Kamala Harris?
Yes.
Trump?
Yes.
Trump?
Yes.
She said Trump.
We need Trump.
She said Booker T, calm down. That I consider that to be 3 votes for Trump because the daughter said Trump. Most likely her parents are for Trump as well. Let's see. More people over here. What's going on? All right, we're off. We're out of the streets of the Kamala Harris rally, so there should be some more mixed reactions. Let's ask these guys right here. How you guys doing? We're live right now. Can we talk to you?
I want a break, dude. I would really not.
Trump or Kamala Harris, though?
Huh?
Voting for Trump or Kamala? Trump. Yeah. Respect. Respect. Have a good one. Thank you. We will. How you guys doing? Look, glasses are looking beautiful, ma'am. Oh, I hope I did. You made mine with that smile. How's it going, sir?
Good.
Are you gonna vote yet? Have you voted yet?
I'm voting tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Big swing state. Whoever wins Pennsylvania most likely wins the election. Who are you gonna cast your vote for?
Classified. I plead the fifth.
No, you can't plead the fifth. Not today. Who are you voting for?
Kamala.
Camilla. Is it Camilla? Kamala?
Kamala. It's something like that.
Something like that. A lot of people don't even know. And what makes you want to vote for her? What makes you want to vote for Kamala?
The lesser evil in this.
Okay. Okay. Have a good one. What's going on, ma'am?
I'm loving your wife and not wrapping him up and hugging him up.
Oh, that's not my wife. That's my mother.
Yeah? How you doing, darling?
Oh, I'm doing good. I'm doing
Oh,
good.
God.
Ma'am,
Yeah.
ma'am, who are you voting for?
What's his name? The lady. The lady.
The lady? Yeah. We don't even know her name, though.
That's why I had a brain aneurysm.
But why would you vote for somebody you don't even know her name?
That's her. Can I bop him? Yeah. Just one time.
Yeah, just one time.
No, I won't do that.
Oh,
I'll do. I'm
okay.
gonna kiss you. I love you, baby.
Oh, I love you too.
God bless you.
God bless you.
But I want the young one.
Hey, she wants the cameraman. You want the cameraman?
You get. I got better pictures to take.
Look at the cameraman. You give the cameraman some action on the live stream.
I want him to.
Oh,
I
baby.
love it.
You bet. Oh, man. She loved it. Cameraman just getting some action. Wow, that was something else. Cameraman loved that one. How you doing, ma'am? What's going on? Wow. Some W's in the chat for the cameraman. He took one for the team right there. Took one for the team. That was great. All right, we're moving up here. Got more people. That lady was loving. She's loving the cameraman. Except she's voting for Kamala Harris. I mean, no disrespect to anybody voting for Kamala Harris. You'd think she'd be voting for Trump. Let's see. Let's ask these guys up here. Or this lady. Let's see. She's on the phone though. How you doing, ma'am? Having a great day?
Yes, I'm good.
Oh, beautiful. We're live right now.
Okay.
People are saying, talk to this beautiful lady right here.
Oh, about what?
Yeah, we're asking people, who are they voting for? Pennsylvania, big swing state.
Well, I am a Trump supporter. I'm not voting, though.
Why not?
I don't believe in the system.
Okay, so you're
But I do like him.
Yeah,
I like
ma'am.
him a lot.
Why do you like Donald Trump a lot?
Multiple reasons. I like his conservative views. Growing up as a black woman in Philly, my whole family, like everybody always said Democrat, Democrat, Democrat. Personally, as I'm older, I see that's not it. I don't believe in abortion. That's number one. That's why I like Trump. Also, I don't believe in all of the illegal immigrants. Yeah, that pretty much covers the bulk of my issues.
Yeah. Ma'am,
It's tons of other issues.
you need to
as
go
well.
out and vote. You got to vote tomorrow because literally whoever wins the state of Pennsylvania will most likely win the election. Every single time a Democrat has won the state of Pennsylvania for the past 40 years, they have gone on to win the election.
Okay.
You need to go out and vote tomorrow.
I understand.
Or today.
Shout out to Trump.
Shout out to Trump. So
I don't like Kamala. I think she is evil. I think it's crazy how so many people, especially like my peers, like black women that's in my age bracket, they are obsessed with Kamala because they want to kill their babies. I think that's disgusting. I literally lost friendships over my views.
Yeah, I don't like the idea of
it's
killing babies
crazy.
either. And I mean, if she wants to put in laws for abortion, she can go ahead and do that. But she needs to at least clarify what her policy is going to be on abortion. If it's going to be 6 months, 3 months, 6 weeks. She's not said anything. She just says she's going to protect women's rights. Meanwhile, there are innocent young ladies that are being killed from people that come in this country illegally due to her and Joe Biden's policies, yet she is silent about that.
Yeah, no, I totally agree.
Okay, are you protecting the women's rights, or are you...
And I feel as though even if she was to become president, then she's not going to be able to change the abortion laws that are already in place. Like Roe versus Wade, they already did whatever they did with that. She's not going to be able to change it. And people, y'all have to understand, Trump did not ban abortion. He just gave it to the states to have power. So if you don't like what your state chose to do with that power, move. And I think that's smart. I think people should live in like more like-minded areas, to say the least. And I like that move. I feel like that's a step in the right direction. So if you want to live in a more conservative area, you should, I feel like over time, like maybe over the next 50 years, people will be with more like-minded people in that regard.
Yeah, I really like where you're coming from. I think you're making a lot of sense. And one thing that we were talking to another man today about racism here in the United States. Do you believe there is racism here?
Definitely. I believe in racism.
And do you think
I believe in systematic racism more so than at an individual level.
Yeah. Why do you think we do see so much systematic racism here in the United States, where you see on the news or you hear people talk, oh, they're discriminating against black people, they're discriminating against minorities, we need the black vote, we need the Latino vote. At the end of the day, aren't we all American?
Yes, we are all American citizens.
So why do you think these politicians, I feel like racism has only gotten worse over the years as they start making the divide of, oh, we need a first female black president, or we need a first female president, we need a first black president. But meanwhile, it's like we need whoever's going to protect America the most, because we're all Americans at the end of the day.
It's not about, quote unquote, the color of your skin. And for one thing, Kamala isn't even a black woman. Her father is allegedly Jamaican. He was born in Jamaica, but he's not a Jamaican Aboriginal American man. That's not what he is. So with that being the case, I definitely agree. They are definitely attempting to divide and conquer with race. And that is working for a lot of people, because a lot of black people in particular, as I mentioned, I spoke on systematic racism. I do think that's the thing, but I don't think it's as prevalent as the average person thinks it is. The average person doesn't even understand what systematic racism truly is, I think. And with that being the case, a lot of people are ignorantly choosing to vote when they understand that they don't know anything about politics, but because it's in their face, and they're conditioned to believe that I'm supposed to do this because it's in their face. But if it wasn't directly promoted nonstop to them, they would not care. And I think the reason why they're targeting black people a lot with Kamala's campaign, you see a lot of debauchery. You have like rappers like Glorilla, like rapping horrible music at her rally, and it's just like, well, why are you using this person out of all people that can help promote someone?
Yeah, and like Megan Thee Stallion twerking.
Yeah, like that's crazy. That's really crazy to me. And I think it's ridiculous. I think they're really trying to basically separate the weak from the strong in terms of the mindset of people these days. I feel like the main purpose of voting outside of the Electoral College, of course, we have the popular vote. And with that, I think they really cared to hone in on a popular vote with the black community, black women in particular. I personally find that black women are very, what am I trying to say? Basically, very easy to manipulate with the media compared to all other demographics. You know, everybody.
Why do you think that's so?
That's a great question. I've been trying to figure that out. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. It's a great question. I don't know. I think because black women in particular, if you notice in the media, black women definitely choose to separate themselves from black men in terms of just their thinking, to say the least. And with that, they like, I don't know, they have like power trips on trying to be empowered when they already have whatever enough power that we're going to have, and that's fine. I don't believe that there is necessarily any type of wage gap between men and women. I think that's a myth. I think most terms of equality is a myth. The concept of equality is a myth. I don't feel like God made us equal for a reason. We all are special in our own ways, definitely, but I don't think we're necessarily equal. And I think because black women in particular, and a lot of white feminists in particular as well, because they feel that they're just at the bottom, they want to go hard for what they believe Kamala stands for. So that's why they keep targeting them. That's why they're about to have Oprah and Lady Gaga.
Is she coming up today here in Philly?
At the art museum later.
Lady Gaga.
Yeah, they're having her
crazy.
perform. Yeah, and I think she's
We're gonna
definitely
be there.
a feminist. That should be interesting.
Yeah, it's going to be crazy. Hey,
Yeah.
great speaking with you. People here in the chat are loving you. They're just saying, please go out and vote. They're saying, please vote.
Okay.
So you got to go out and vote tomorrow, all right?
I'll take that into consideration.
Shake my hand that you'll vote.
What's your name?
Is that promise you're going to vote?
It's not a promise I'm going to vote.
Man, you got to vote. You got to vote. My name's Nick Shirley.
Maybe next time. Nick
No,
Shirley.
you got to vote this year. Everyone here is voting for Kamala so far. You got to vote. You got to go cancel out some of them votes and vote for Trump.
I get that. Shout out to Trump.
Shout out to Trump. You better go vote for him.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Nice lady. Keep moving on here. Let's go. That's the skater boy. What's going on, man? You gonna be voting?
Oh, bro, I'm Australian.
He's Australian.
I'm cruising.
You're cruising, dude. I love that mindset. Drexel University. Really quick, Drexel University. Have you voted yet?
Yes.
For who?
Harris.
Harris. Booker T, you gotta calm down. You can't fight him on it. They've already voted. What's going on, man? Really quick. Have you voted yet?
Yeah.
And who did you vote for?
Huh? Can't tell you that.
Can't tell me yet? Secret battle. That's this guy. How you doing, sir? Really quick. Who did you vote for? Trump or Kamala? Nope, he didn't. He didn't vote apparently. Ask this lady. She got her luggage. Going on vacation, ma'am? And before you go on vacation, who are you casting your vote for?
Trump.
Trump?
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah. You're one of the few people here that have said Trump today. What makes you want to vote for Donald Trump?
I think he did a good job during the COVID virus when that happened, and he did everything he could.
A lot of people say, well, he mishandled that. What should he have done? Like, Fauci, turns out that Fauci was just spewing a bunch of lies saying that we need to be 6 feet. He just came up with that, Fauci did. And so what should have Trump done if it's the first time a pandemic like that has ever happened in modern history, and yet all these experts were actually wrong about where it came from and what we should do? What should have Trump done?
I don't think he should have changed anything. I think he did everything that he could do for us. Yeah. I just think it's a matter of taking advantage of the system.
Mm-hmm. Awesome, yeah. And I mean, I don't believe Trump mandated the vaccine on anybody, did he?
No, it wasn't mandatory. It was, and it wasn't an obligation. It was an option.
Yeah.
But
Kamala Harris and Joe Biden, if you worked in a federal job, they mandated that you had the vaccine. If you didn't, you were going to get fired. And yet Kamala Harris talks about the freedom of choice for abortion, yet when it comes to getting a vaccine, you had to get it if you worked in the federal government.
Right.
So is she really for women's rights, or is she for protecting human rights?
I think what she's trying to do is prove a point that equal rights is just as important, but they failed on the matter of giving us an option when it comes to work for the vaccine.
Yeah, so it's like, and then you talk about women's rights as far as like women who get killed by illegal immigrants here, yet she's silent on that subject. But they're very outspoken on, like at the DNC, they literally had abortion clinics and vasectomy clinics to kill babies.
Exactly. I mean, I am not for abortion 100%. I consider that to be murder. And I am all for freedom of choice, but at the same time, I don't think that's an appropriate choice. We were not given the right to kill.
Mm-hmm. Hey, thank you so much for your time. We appreciate it.
Have a good week.
Yo, chat, I want someone to fact check me really quick, but I believe in California, if you kill somebody while they're pregnant, you get charged with double homicide. Yeah, I believe in some states, if you kill a person while they're pregnant, you get... Let's go! Yeah, you get double homicide, which is interesting. So, I believe... Someone fact check me on that, but I believe that to be true. Yeah, but how you guys doing? Are you guys going to the Kamala rally? Yeah. Awesome. Kamala Harris, she's pulling the crowd. Lady Gaga's coming. What does that sticker say? F Project 2025. Project 2025 is pretty dangerous. What scares you the most about Project 2025?
Oh, sorry.
Oh, come on. You got to stand on business. If you're wearing that sticker, you got to be able to say why.
Blood, sorry.
Well, sir, come on. All right, someone fact-checked me on that about if you kill a lady and she has a baby. Someone said that is true. It's true. Government. Yep, someone say that is true. So I want to make sure I'm not spreading any lies here on the channel. So, or misinformation. Right now it's 20. Some people are saying 25 for Kamala Harris, 6 for Trump, 22 for Kamala, 6 for Trump. Guy's got a bike. Let's ask this lady right here. How you doing, ma'am? Really? Do you have one moment? No. Oh, okay, no worries. Let's ask these ladies. How you guys doing? Have you guys voted yet? And who did you guys cast your vote for?
Who did we vote for?
Yeah.
Harris, duh.
Duh, obviously.
Yeah.
Obviously. And why so obviously?
Because I'm not going to vote for a felon, and I'm not going to vote for a rapist, and I care about the future of our country, and I want positivity, and I want actual leadership.
Abortion or democracy?
Abortion and democracy, both.
You could only have one though.
Democracy.
Yeah.
I mean, people are still going to get abortions, but there'll be a lot of deaths, but at least in general will be free.
Mm-hmm. Did you know that in most states in the United States, if you were to kill a woman and she was pregnant, you would get charged with double homicide? Mm-hmm. My question is, as far as abortion goes, why don't you think if someone has an abortion at 6 months, why do you think they're not charged with homicide?
I think that people that are getting abortion at 6 months are not in general doing it because they're using it as a form of birth control. I think in general they're doing it to save a life, to save the mother's life. So I don't think people are just like, oh, I'm tired of being pregnant, I don't want to be pregnant anymore, and they're just getting an abortion.
Yeah, I'd hope that's the case, right?
As a woman who has had to terminate a pregnancy, I know that that's not an easy decision, and I know that it's not something people are excited or about doing. It costs money.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And one last question. Say Donald Trump is elected tomorrow. What do you think happens in major cities across America? Do you think we'll see some riots?
I surely hope not. I mean, I think that Democrats in general.
And what will be your response if Donald Trump is elected? Will you accept him as the president?
Well, yeah. I mean, because it's the democratic process. So, yes, I'll accept him. I won't be happy about it, and I won't tune in for, any of his State of the Unions, but anything like that. But I'll accept it, and I think that we've already seen, the proof has been in the pudding, that it's not the Democrats that are going off the rails when the election doesn't go their way. January 6th was evidence of what happens on the Republican side when the election doesn't go their way. Mm-hmm. So they've already acted up, Democrats haven't. We've lost the election before, and we didn't.
Whoever wins Pennsylvania most likely will win the election, so.
Yes.
You guys are the most important voters here in the United States.
Yes.
Well, thank you for casting your vote.
I'm actually not from here. I am visiting family.
Okay.
And but I am from Omaha, Nebraska, which is the blue dot. So we are also people there have been news channels that said that actually it may come down to the blue dot in Omaha, Nebraska.
Ooh, that will be interesting.
Yes, because it's a blue dot and a sea of
and Iowa,
red.
Iowa all of a sudden just turned for Kamala, saying the polls.
Which is surprising. But I'm happy about
Shall see what happened. Yeah, we'll let you guys off. Have a good one. Have a great day. Stay blessed. How you doing, sir? What's going on?
What's up with you?
Well, we're just live.
Uh-huh.
We're talking to people here in Philly. Look, you got 5.8 thousand people watching you. Who are you voting for?
The lady.
What's her name again?
The lady. I'm not gonna say her name. Her lady.
Hillary Clinton?
Hmm?
Hillary?
No, not Hillary.
What's the name again? I forget.
You know her name.
No, I forget.
Come on.
It's Camellia?
Not Camellia. What's the lady running for president?
I don't know. You tell me. You're the one who can.
You tell me.
I don't know it.
You approach me.
Yeah, but I don't know the name. And neither do you.
Yes, you do.
Who are you
I know.
Okay. So Tim Walz, He puts tampons in boys' bathrooms. Do you want to have tampons in your bathroom?
No.
Yeah. So, would you like to vote for somebody like Kamala Harris that has a running mate like Tim Walz that lets men playing female sports and apparently puts tampons in boys' bathrooms?
I'm saying that's what they do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Right.
So why are you voting for that?
And you vote for that?
No, I'm not voting for Kamala Harris.
Who you voting for?
I'm voting for Donald Trump.
For what? Why? He got over 30 felonies.
And we're gonna see
Why
if he
you gonna
wins
vote
on
for a
appeal.
felon? Why you gonna vote for a felon?
I don't think he's a felon.
Why not?
I think he'll win on appeal, and then you're gonna see that he actually wasn't a felon.
Why you say that?
Because he's gonna win on appeal, I believe. I don't believe they have enough evidence, and I think it was a very.
Well, I'm saying he's a rich man, so he got to.
And I think if you are running billions of dollars and you've like every year, billions of dollars coming in and out, it's obviously very hard to track that money as well. So I wouldn't be surprised if some tax didn't get paid, and so it's kind of complicated on that end as well too.
Yeah, it is. Oh, I wonder. Me personally.
Why didn't they bring those up before he even ran to become a president in 2016? Why did they bring that against him in 2024? Like, how do you just grab that stuff out of thin air?
It's all about this for hair. It's all about money.
Yeah, it's all about money. Why do you think they want Kamala Harris to win so much?
You got me on that one. You got me on that question.
Yeah, like you don't even know why they want Kamala Harris to win?
Yeah.
What? Do you think she's just another puppet?
Yeah, perhaps. Maybe. You know what I mean?
So why would you vote
but
for a
I'm
puppet?
saying, we'll know tomorrow. I got to go.
Well, we will know tomorrow. He's got to go. He said I got him. That was the simplest question. What's up? What was she saying? How you guys doing? Have you guys voted yet?
I haven't. I'm going to get back into
And who are you going to vote for?
I'm sorry?
Who are you going to vote for?
I don't know yet. I'm still...
What about you, ma'am?
I voted already.
Who did you vote for?
I voted for Harris.
She voted for Harris. That lady over there was a viewer of the channel, she said. We should have stopped her. So, a lot of Harris support out here. Let's move over here. We got lots of people coming through here. We're seeing a little bit more support for Trump. Oh wait, it's a red, we're gonna die. What did one man walk by and do?
One man walked by and said Donald Trump.
Oh, how's it going, ma'am? You're looking lovely in the leopard outfit. We love it. You're looking beautiful in the leopard outfit. Are you gonna go to the Kamala rally today?
I'll probably have to work.
Yeah. And who are you gonna vote for?
Kamala.
Kamala.
Yeah.
What makes you excited about voting for Kamala? If she wins the state of Pennsylvania, she'll most likely win the election. You're one of the most important voters here in the United States. You know that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
I'm a woman.
You're
so
a woman.
I'm voting for her. Yeah.
Because she's a woman?
That has a lot to do with it. I trust her intuition.
Her intuition?
Yeah, I trust her. I trust that she'll make the right decisions for me. On my behalf.
What decisions has she made in the past 4 years that you're like, oh yes, Kamala?
I like her outview on her outlook on women's rights.
Yeah.
She's good for, I don't want to say the A word, but she gives
abortion.
It's our right.
Yeah.
And
Do you
she's
support
good.
abortion?
I support your decision.
Yeah.
It's your decision, whatever you want to make, however you want to make it.
Yeah. A woman should be able to decide.
And that's how I. That's
but there's
where I
also
stand.
comes to a point when the baby's got a voice too, and that's like a lot of people are.
That person has to decide whether that's the right thing.
And
to
that
do.
woman, if it wasn't rape or incest, also had to decide to have sex as well.
Well, absolutely. If it's rape, if it's that situation, that also should come into play. But if you stop it, they're saying that doesn't matter either way if they stop it. But I don't think that's fair. I don't think it's fair.
Do you think abortion is the number one issue facing America right now?
That and the tax situation, but yeah, that's big.
Okay. Well, thank you so much, ma'am. Well, Brooker T. Jones has a question for you.
Do you appreciate how Kamala Harris and the Biden administration, since they've been in office, have allowed boys to participate in girls' sports and boys to undress in front of girls in locker rooms? What about our women's rights in that area?
Well, to me, it's each is to each his own. If you don't feel comfortable voice opinion, and if it's being heard, then it's going to be heard. But if not, it's to each his own. To me, I don't really care either way. It doesn't bother me or don't.
You would like to go in a dressing room with a bare naked man, and you have to get your swimsuit on.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It depends on the situation. If I have my child, absolutely not. But if I didn't have my son, I'm an adult. That person is an adult. Like, I just don't touch me. I don't touch you. Don't come.
What about the other little girls though in the YMCA dressing room?
Yes, and that's when their parent has to step up and say, this person cannot be in here. I'm getting ready to go in here with my child, or my child is in there.
The government passes laws that you have to allow them in the bathrooms.
I really don't think that my one voice, unfortunately, would change it either way, and that's just how I feel.
It could, because you live in a swing state, and it's going to get down to literally a few thousand votes.
I'm going to vote, so I hope my vote count, but I don't think that my voice and how I feel on the situation is going to change it either way. Okay. So I just try not to really.
Good, we got it. We have to protect our daughters. We have to keep them safe in dressing rooms and in girls' sports and in bathrooms. They're not being protected right now, and we need to protect the unborn.
Well, again, like I said, it's to each his own. Yes, every situation is to be addressed as just that, a situation. So however you feel is how you feel. We have to stand on how we feel, and your feeling is how you feel, and mine is how I feel. That's why we are in America.
Have a great rest of your day, ma'am.
Y'all too.
How you doing, ma'am? I love the sunglasses.
I don't like being on camera.
But you're on it.
Yeah. No, I came out because I saw you all. I live down here, and I kept hearing Kamala, Kamala, Kamala. I did not vote for Kamala. I don't agree with not one thing that she says. She just makes up stuff. That's number one. And number two, she's pretending she's from my bloodline. That's a problem. I don't like it. I know we're all one. However, you don't have to lie about who you are. Just say who you are. We're okay with it. That's number one. Number two, women's reproduction rights, to me, is depopulation. It's not about no women's reproduction rights. They keep bringing up incest and rape, which is something that needs to be considered. However, let's face it, abortions are being used for birth control. And that's just the reality. They can make up all kind of fantastic stories all day. Yeah. That's not what it is. And they don't know her. They think they're doing the superficial, fluffy stuff. They're not getting down to the foundation of who she is and what she's done and what she's going to do. That's all they think about. The same thing with Trump. All they think about is his personality.
I personally think the position that they have on reproductive rights and taking away they're destroying a family. You know, they're taking the family, the basis of the family, and they're destroying that by all the things that they're doing. And it's not right. And if you choose to have sex with your boyfriend and you get pregnant, well, you chose that choice. So that's your child that's in your belly.
Why am I your enemy?
Oh.
What? Come back if you want to talk.
Don't talk to him. Yeah, we don't want to talk.
Yeah, then turn around.
No.
Turn around.
No.
Turn around. You're gonna get hit by a cart because there's a red light.
Listen to me. I live here. Okay.
Yeah. Well,
George Washington Carver.
Hey, well, it's green light now. You should go.
Listen to me. I live down here. Okay.
You are crazy.
There's going to be downtown of almost all big cities. They're going to be here because most everything is down here. So I never have interaction with them when they're acting like that.
Hey, ma'am, why do you think when we're on the topic of abortion, they say that here in the United States we're on a population collapse, that people aren't having children, and so we need more people. And so effectively they've diminished the family. They're saying, all right, it's all right not to have kids, you can have abortions, so we need people. So let's open the doors of the border and let in 11 million people, 12 million, 20 million people, because we need more people here in the United States. But meanwhile, they're the same people that are also saying, have an abortion if you'd like to have one, or get it whenever you want.
It's insanity. I'm sorry, but they're operating in insanity. That's all it is. It's insanity. It's nothing more. If you're a rational thinker, there is no way you can go along with this insanity.
Yeah.
Now, people aren't being critical thinkers. They're just going by emotions. They're doing emotions. That's not what this is about.
A lot of voting for Harris is on emotions. She seems nice, she seems sweet, she cares about women's rights. But if you look back at what she's done, and even if you look at where she came from, what her city is like, it's destroyed. Right. Do we want America to be destroyed? You look back at the past 4 years, if you ask me, it's been a major decline, and it's scary. And it's scary.
I know.
It's scary for our kids.
And everyone knows that the country is in a sewer.
Yeah.
They know it.
Well, we appreciate you so much for coming out here today.
All right.
Great lady.
All right.
You're a patriot.
Well, I'm a free thinker.
You're a free thinker. People are loving you here in the chat.
You are a free thinker.
Look at you. People are loving you.
Life loves me back, and we should love life in the womb.
Yes, that's true.
All right.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Have a beautiful, blessed day. She left your computer and everything. Now she's going back home. Hey, thank you so much. Oh, and cameraman Nate, he got fired. He got fired.
I just found someone over there, but I didn't know where you were.
Oh.
You had the Make America Great Again hat on.
No. Thank you so much, ma'am. Yeah, that was a very nice lady. We love people like that. Very happy, very positive, and she, like you said, she's a rational, critical thinker. Let's see what this lady is. How you doing, ma'am? Do you have a quick second? Are you going to the Kamala rally right now?
Oh, no.
Are you going to be voting for Kamala?
I'm not sure yet.
Oh, you have tomorrow. You got to decide.
I know. I still have a little time.
So you got like down to a few hours. Who are you leaning towards right now?
Kamala.
Kamala. Okay. Have a good one. All right, let's move back over here. Let's see what we got. More people coming through. Hey, thank you. We appreciate it for the donation. I can't see the name, but we appreciate it. How you doing?
All right, how you doing?
Trump or Kamala Harris?
Huh?
Trump or Kamala Harris?
Vote for Kamala Harris?
Yeah, who are you voting for?
You know who I'm voting for.
Trump?
No.
You look like a man who likes money. Trump?
I do like Trump, man. But I'm trying to make history, man.
By doing what?
Electing the first female president ever, man. It's like history, brother.
Yeah.
I like Donald Trump.
I prefer history over security.
Oh man, you got me by the balls right there, man. You gotta ask somebody else, brother, man. Like, you got me on video. I gotta say Harris on the video, man. Got to.
No
Have a great day.
You too.
That's the problem right there.
I got him by the balls. Okay. Wow, we got a lot of support for Kamala out here today. Let's go. Kamala? You guys for Kamala? Are you guys for Kamala?
Yeah, well, I'm a Swede.
Yeah?
So
what do you think about American politics?
I find it fascinating, and that's why I'm here.
Who would you vote for?
Definitely Kamala.
Why would you vote for Kamala Harris?
Well, because mainly from my perspective, I'm more interested in the international relations and the transatlantic connection. So,
let's go NATO.
Yeah, that too. We joined last year,
Yeah.
So that's quite new for us.
Let's keep funding the war in Ukraine, right?
I'm very, very pro funding Ukraine. Yeah.
Yeah.
We can't let Putin dictate
we can't
borders.
we can't let Putin war. We can't let Putin win. But when will the war end?
That's a good question.
Yeah, because if we just keep funding if countries like my country and your country keep funding the war, it will never end.
Well, yes, it can end. And if we don't do it, then it will end on Putin's terms. And that would be very dangerous for Europe and many other countries bordering Russia. So it's,
Awesome.
It is.
Well, great perspective. I appreciate you. And enjoy the Kamala Harris rally. You're going to get a free concert by Lady Gaga.
Yeah, I heard so.
And Oprah.
Yeah.
Oprah, she's coming. She's coming to bring the joy.
Yeah, I hope
Oprah's coming too. That's what one of the ladies said. We're gonna be there.
I understand she's big in the US.
Yes.
For me, I'm not so big on Oprah. I don't really know her apart from
She's really popular.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Lady Gaga, that will be interesting.
Lady Gaga.
And we'll see what else.
Yeah. Hey, thank you for your time.
So what are you
My name is Nick Shirley.
doing?
You're live on YouTube right now.
Oh, interesting.
Yes, sir. People are saying, cool guy from British.
Oh.
Pizzagate, people are saying. Pizzagate.
Pizzagate?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got the shirt. You got the vote shirt on. How you doing?
Goodbye, guys.
Enough on TikTok.
Yeah. And what do you
They
think?
gonna catch me.
What do you think about it?
TikTok?
Well, like what do you think about my content? I guess.
Your content is good.
Like, would you agree with a lot of the things people say on my channel? Like,
I said I seen you on TikTok. I don't remember exactly what
Yeah.
I've seen you doing, but I'm on it now.
dancing out there on TikTok. You know me, right? Shaking it. And who are you voting for?
Kamala.
Kamala.
Yes.
And why Kamala?
Why not?
I could give you some reasons why not.
But you're not gonna sway me.
What?
You're not gonna sway me.
I won't probably sway you, but
But
I'm not here to change your mind. I'm just curious as to why.
I think she's the best candidate.
Uh-huh.
Most qualified for the job.
Most qualified.
Yeah.
Would you say that America has been more safe underneath Trump administration or the Biden-Harris administration? Like
When you say more safe, how you define
less
safe?
crime, cleaner cities, less migrant crime, less violent crimes, less car thefts.
It's not dependent on the presidencies. Everything is based on the state and the local government.
Yeah, would you say it's been safer though?
I would say it's about an even kill.
Even kill?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think in California, Kamala Harris was part of Proposition, I think it's called 47 or something like that, and that allows people to steal up to $950 without getting a felony, and it's underneath it as a misdemeanor? Would you support that for the rest of America?
Put it like this. I'm not from California. I don't know about California, so I can't talk about California laws.
Yeah.
How's that?
But would you like for everywhere here in the United States for people to be able to walk in the store and be able to steal upwards of $950 and not get charged with a felony?
I don't know the particularities of that law, so I'm not even going to go talk about it because the way you're leading to it is kind of vague.
Yeah. Another question. Do you support transgender surgeries for prisoners?
Okay. That right there, we're not even going to talk.
We ain't going to talk about it. Oh, that was funny. Yo, here they have a new feature here on this chat. Let's see. They just came out with this today. Hi. She is a pretty lady. That's my mother.
Guess what?
What's
She's a dime piece, man.
Really?
Oh, what's this?
You're live.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah, I was just looking at the pretty lady and gave her a compliment.
We love it.
Love you guys.
I came out of her.
All right.
Oh, that was funny. Here, Brooker T. You ask this lady. Let's see. Or, you have a quick second, or are you on the phone? She got a quick second. Who are you voting for?
Kamala Harris.
Kamala Harris. She wants to talk to you.
How come you're voting for Kamala Harris?
Well, she's for women's rights, so I think that's important.
Yeah, it's really important that boys can go in girls' bathrooms and boys can play in girls' sports, right?
Always one of these conversations. But I feel like that to me, that's important. I don't think if you don't identify, I feel like if you identify as a woman, but like you as a person, you don't kind of make, how does it make sense? You know when people go in and like, to actually change themselves into a woman, I don't care that you're trans, but come into the bathroom with good intentions. Use it and leave.
Well, what would you like if a trans boy, who's a girl now but still has a wiener, gets undressed in the girls' locker room with you?
Well, that would be weird, but all we can do is just I don't know. I feel like it really depends on my comfortability. I can't speak for everyone, but
Would you like to take your little?
I have trans friends and the ones that I've ever been in a locker room with, I mean, they never made me feel uncomfortable. They never did anything inappropriate in front of me, so I don't really know.
And how do you feel about Kamala Harris supporting transgenders getting free sex change, especially migrants and prisoners?
Well, girl, I don't know nothing about that.
You don't know nothing about that?
I don't know nothing about
Guess
that.
what I've met? I've met girls, boys that are from Venezuela in New York City who have fake boobs, who their wieners are gone now, and guess who paid for it? We did.
Ooh, yikes.
I know, that's what Kamala Harris supports.
Oh, yeah, but I'm still not voting for Trump.
You're still not voting for Trump?
No.
And guess what? Trump thinks abortion, he's given it to the states, so the states can decide.
Well, There's been a lot of footage of him saying he doesn't support it. Well, he's kind of flip-floppy, so.
Wow, and Harris never flip-flops?
Oh, I'm not saying that, but it takes, I'm saying, like, at least stand on what you say. Because I feel like, I mean, if you go onto, like, a bunch of national shows and you say these things, at least stand on it. But I understand you change your mind, but Donald Trump just, like, flip-flops. It's not really, like, standpoint with him.
I don't think the abortion rights is that the states are allowed to decide what to do. So say, I know in Alabama you can't have abortions in that state. I believe it's Alabama or Arkansas. So in that state you cannot have an abortion. But say then you wanted to go to Georgia and Georgia will let you have abortions and you could go to that state. But every state, it's up to like 6 weeks. And after 6 weeks, like some states are like, no, you're done. You know, and other states are like, oh, 9 months, you can still have one. Tim Walz is one of those states.
Who's having an abortion at 9 months?
I don't know. Isn't that horrible? Do you like Tim Walz?
But I've like never. I mean, I don't know nothing about him. This is my first time hearing about him. But I've never heard of people having abortions at 9 months.
You've never heard of Tim Walz?
Not really. Not until with Kamala Harris.
Yeah. So all of a sudden, if something happens,
isn't he from like Minnesota?
Yeah, he's from Minnesota. He's a high school football coach.
Yeah. Well, I don't know him. I'm not from Minnesota, so I don't know him.
I think the people in Minnesota wish they didn't know him.
Huh? Wait, what did you say?
I said, I think the people in Minnesota wish they didn't know him.
Oh, I don't know. Because I've been on TikTok and I've seen people say they like him. I don't really know nothing about him.
Yeah. Has the Harris campaign done a really good job on TikTok advertising?
Well, they're always on my For You page. So, I mean, they're relatable. It's funny to laugh at them.
Yeah. They've done a really good job.
Donald Trump is also funny, too. Like, I don't know. The man's he's a very good comedian.
He's kind of
both of them, because of my For You page is like tailored to my interests. Kamala Harris is all over it. But whenever I see Donald Trump, I don't know. He's just really funny on there. I feel like people like funny people. You can vote for the guy, but
yeah, it's your choice, so you can do whoever you want. I just wanted to throw out some questions to you to see what you thought. And also, I want to tell you something that today, Kamala Harris, her campaign has spent $7 million going around and doing the mobile trucks with the billboards on them, driving through the city. $7 million.
Here?
I've seen a couple
never
here.
Seen.
Well, in the swing states, I've seen 2 of them here today. They spent a lot of money advertising. Yes, here, girl.
Millions of dollars here.
I literally never seen one.
Oh, you just keep
because
looking.
I live in Southwest, so I only ever see Trump billboards.
Okay. Do you know that she's going to be down there today?
With Lady Gaga. Kamala Harris is going to be down there at the Rocky Steps.
On the Rocky Steps.
We're going to be there. You want to come with us?
Oh, no.
No?
I'm staying home.
Okay, stay home. Hey, thank you so much for your time. You got some cool nails on there.
Oh, thank you.
Kitty cats? What is
it? Hello Kitty.
Hello Kitty. Are you childless cat lady?
Oh, I'm not a childless cat lady. The lady gave it to me for free. I thought they were cute.
Yeah, they are cute. Hey, have a blessed day.
You guys too.
Have a good one. Thank you very much. Let's keep moving on. What's going on, sir? Who are you voting for?
Harris.
Harris. The mask. May I ask, have COVID?
I don't have COVID right now, no.
Protecting yourself?
No, I am sick.
Okay.
I don't know what's going on. I gotta go to the doctor.
Well, we hope you get well soon.
Appreciate it. Yeah.
Have a blessed day. You guys remember when we used to have to wear the mask around everywhere and you have to wear them in your car? Or you see people wearing them in the car? I thought that was a little strange. All right, here we go. Oh, just about got hit. Let's keep going. I got a lot more people over here. Kamala Harris is going to be here today. I'm excited to go to the rally. Shall be interesting. We'll go talk to the people there. I think she's literally going to fill the streets, and you're going to see, like, all the streets just filled. I mean, Lady Gaga's coming. And last time they had Cardi B, Beyonce at her rallies. How's it going, sir? Let's ask this guy right here. Let's go right here. How you doing, sir? Have you voted yet?
Yeah, I'm voting tomorrow.
Awesome. And who are you voting for?
Kamala Harris Waltz.
Okay.
Kamala Harris Waltz. Heard. Waltz. W-A-L-T-Z.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah. Long as you Democrat, I said that way, summing up. Long as you Democrat, I get you in there.
Okay.
I'm Democrat all these years, Democrat. I was voting when I was AGE 24.
Democrat, blue no matter who.
No matter who's Democratic.
Yeah, so blue no matter who.
No. Long as you Democratic, I can get you in there. Cause I'm the one who voted for
Jeffrey Epstein. He's running for president. Would you vote for him if he's a Democrat?
No.
Yeah.
Long as he's Democratic.
Yeah.
If you're not Democratic,
Yeah,
that's on
yeah.
that's on you.
If
Because everybody got their own choice.
If Epstein was running for president and he was running for the Democrats, you'd vote for him?
Yes, if he was Democratic. Yes.
What about Diddy?
Who?
Diddy? Puff Daddy?
What? Him be president?
Yeah. If he was a Democrat, would you vote for him?
No.
You wouldn't vote for Diddy?
Puff Daddy?
Puff Daddy.
Puffy Combs? Puffy
Yes,
C?
Sean Combs.
No.
Why wouldn't you vote for him? He's Democratic.
Well, I can vote for him, but if he gets in there and mess it up, because I want to help Donald J. Trump. I didn't vote, and that's how he got in there. But he didn't do what he doing. His campaign that he got now, they say he can make things better or best or whatever he's saying.
Yeah.
That's your freedom of speech.
But yes, vote for Epstein.
As long as you Democrat, that's all I got to say. Sum it up. Long as you Democrat. To answer your question, long as you Democrat. If you're not Democrat, I can't vote you in there. I don't want to vote for Hillary Clinton in 28 on the ballot. Remember Hillary Clinton,
Yeah.
the president of the United States? Hillary Clinton, 28 on the ballot. That's me.
There you
As
go.
long as you Democrat, I can get you in there.
All right. You heard it here first. As long as you're Democratic, he will vote for you, even if your name is
But Puffy Combs,
Jeffrey
Puff Daddy, I
Epstein.
said no.
Puff Daddy said
I
no.
said no.
Yeah. Well,
I said no.
is it weird that so many of the people that have gone to his parties and that are apparently on his list are now endorsing Kamala Harris?
Well, yes. When you singers, you got to be careful. I'm a singer. I'm at 412 West Girard. Lithgow Street.
Yeah.
412 West Girard.
Okay, we don't want to leak your information.
It's a white gentleman. His name Bart Short. He sent me there. I'm from a company.
Okay, very nice, very nice. Best of luck.
Yeah.
Best of luck.
Best of luck to y'all too.
Thank you. Have a blessed day.
About it, stay out of trouble, police said. Stay out of trouble. Keep your nose clean.
Yep.
And always do your best. And no begging and borrowing.
I like it.
Yes, sir. That's what police told me to tell you.
The police told me that.
Yes, stay out of trouble. No begging and borrowing.
Yep, no begging, borrowing.
And love yourself. Love yourself.
We will. Hey, the Doe Show. Thank you for the donation. I will love myself. Great guy. You guys, he said he'd vote for Jeffrey Epstein if he's a Democratic. If he was blue, would you guys vote for Jeffrey Epstein as well? Would you vote for Epstein?
No.
Yeah, you're a smart woman. I only surround myself with smart women.
I honestly can say that I would vote for the best candidate. But in this election, I could not vote for Biden when he was running because you could clearly tell that his brain was not there. And then all of a sudden, Kamala just stepped in, the worst vice president ever in American history, and now she's a savior
Really
of the
quick,
Democratic Party.
this guy over here said he'd vote for Jeffrey Epstein if he was a Democrat. Would you guys also vote for Jeffrey Epstein if he was a Democrat?
No, what kind of question is that?
Yeah.
That's a horrible question.
It is a horrible question, but I just asked that guy and he said he would vote as long as he's a Democrat.
No, of
And
course not.
Who are you guys voting for?
I don't know. It's like you're on a bad plane. What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Jump left, jump right. It's still a bad plane.
Yeah.
Yeah. It doesn't matter. We're too poor for what we vote for to make matter.
Mm-hmm. You do live in a swing state, the biggest swing state in America, 19
It's all
electoral votes.
bullshit, dude. Unless you make a certain amount of money, what you vote for does not matter.
Yeah.
It's just a bad bird.
So do you think when Kamala Harris promises that she'll be better for the middle class, do you think people in the middle class should be able to trust her?
No. What? Again, we are too poor to matter.
Mm-hmm.
What we get little crumbs. At the end of the day, the United States has turned into forepay, and unfortunately, we don't make enough money for our opinion to really matter. Sure, they'll give you crumbs here and there. They'll give you the illusion of freedom, but at the end of the day, it's just indentured servitude without chains.
Mm-hmm.
That is our country.
Hey, thank you so much for your time. And are you guys going to be voting tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay, and who are you going to vote for? Where are
I don't
you
know.
leaning?
So-
Where are you leaning? Say the poll was on that side of the street. You cross over. You're like, oh, they gave me a pen and paper.
So,
and I'm voting for.
So financially, for myself and my wife, it will probably behoove us to vote for Donald Trump. But we are black people, and that sounds stupid to me because there's obviously some things that he's done in his past that's racist. So, but at the end of the day, the Democrats have done nothing for black people for 50 years. And so again, I'm on a ship going down. I jump, but at the end of the day, it doesn't matter, man. It's all bullshit, man.
Yeah.
It's
I
all
wish,
bullshit.
obviously I'm not black, but I wish people would look, like even if you're a Latino, a white person, whatever. I wish people would look at it as like we're Americans instead of like trying to put the divide. Do you think that we'll ever get to a point like that in America where people are like, okay,
maybe like
we're
when
American.
aliens come, so then we can see that the same thing that's in you is in me, and then we're.
Or maybe when the media stops portraying everything.
Maybe
white people against black people.
But I mean, honestly, I mean we've gotten better, but at the end of the day, I mean, come on, you know, Donald Trump didn't want black people living in his building, right? And that's a fact. And the lady that he didn't let in was a registered nurse, and she's a registered nurse. So that hits home to me of like, wow, you wouldn't have rented to her, and she makes a shit ton of money. Why wouldn't you, right? But I do also think that people can change. And I do think that Trump has changed slightly after seeing so many people. First of all, he's been friends with black people for a long time, right? Mike Tyson, entertainers, right? But at the end of the day, we on the ship going down, man.
But it sounds like you're going to be voting for Trump.
I can't. But I can't vote for Kamala either.
So you should vote for Trump. I'll be voting for Trump.
Are you?
Mm-hmm. We've done a lot of research. I've seen things firsthand that I could
listen,
make it
the
literally
Democrats
impossible
are
for me to vote
shit.
for Kamala Harris.
The Democrats are shit, but at the end of the day, sort of. I mean, listen, I'll say
Look, there she is, power in every vote.
I'll say this about Donald, that I believe that he is selfish enough to make the United States selfish, and that and lies the problem, right? We're sending money to Ukraine, we're sending money to all these other countries, and our schools need air conditioners. What? Like, so, I don't know, man.
These politicians have spent, even Kamala Harris, over $1 billion campaigning for this, on her campaign. $7 million today just to drive around those.
Right,
trucks.
of course, yeah.
It's like, what the heck? Give that to our schools. Give it to our roads.
Absolutely.
The roads around here are horrible.
Horrible.
Your tire is
We got into a
flat.
marital argument earlier about the roads here. Like,
It's like invest in America. Invest in here. Invest in our citizens. Don't give all the money everywhere. Don't give it all to all these other countries. Don't give it to Ukraine. Don't give it to Russia. Don't give it to Israel. Don't give it to the migrants that have all came into America. Take care of us first. So
I'll end with this. Until
Donald Trump will make it here.
And I don't know if this part will ever happen, but until the rich don't influence what truly happens in a democracy, it's never really a democracy, right? It's fake, right? The rich are really what runs this country, right? The Rothschilds, right? They're the ones who really are in charge. We've been given an illusion. So,
did you ever see the clip when Donald Trump debated Hillary Clinton? And he's like, I know you're not going to make the tax breaks because I am a rich person myself, and I've seen in how I can use those benefits, and you're not going to get rid of them because all your donors are the ones that are taking advantage of that. So they'll actually never fix the situation.
No, they're never going to fix it. It's an illusion. So the most we can hope for is that we get some common sense.
And the rich upper class paid 97% of the taxes here in America. Rucker T said Tim Walz has common sense. No, Tim Walz. Yeah, Tim Walz is putting tampons in boys' bathrooms.
That's what makes me.
I think JD Vance. You should listen to JD Vance Joe Rogan podcast, and it's like, wow.
I listen to Joe Rogan's podcast.
And it's pretty impressive. It's pretty impressive how JD Vance is able to articulate himself. It just makes sense overall.
So at the end of the day, man, I just hope everybody realizes that we're given an illusion, and that it's all. And don't get me wrong, I'm going to vote tomorrow, but I still know that it's an illusion, right? I know I'm in the Matrix.
After this conversation, you still vote for Kamala Harris?
I don't think I was going to vote for Kamala. I don't know who I'm going to vote for.
Think about it. Maybe take the name, take Kamala Harris off, take Donald Trump off, and be like, okay, Tim Walz or JD Vance? Who would I rather have?
Of course I like JD Vance better. JD presents himself better. He's a better speaker. But I don't know, man. Like I said, it feels like we on the Titanic.
Okay, well, just take away Donald Trump's name, take away Kamala Harris' name, vote Tim Walz or JD Vance, and you get...
Vote Trump.
You vote Trump.
Well, listen, I also say this. I bet on Trump to win.
Oh,
so.
There you go. Check out Ply Market above. You guys can check out Ply Market. There's a pinned comment above. There you go. You click that right there. Takes you right to this place where you can go ahead and download it. So go ahead and download that app. You can see up to the minute projections right now. I believe Donald Trump, let's see if the odds have shifted here in Pennsylvania with Poly Market, because it is getting really close, everybody. Right now, Donald Trump is projected to win by 58% chance. While we have been doing this live, he's gone up nearly 4%. And here in Pennsylvania, he has a 56% chance of winning, so it's still super close. Let's get a few more interviews in, and then we got to cool down because we got to reboot everything, and then we're going to be going to the Kamala Harris rally. That is going to be freaking insane. In the last two elections, Booker T?
The last two elections in the state of Pennsylvania have literally just been down to 2 points, to percentage, like 1%. So this race here in this state is so close. And like Nick said before, the last time a Democrat president lost this in the I think it was 1948, they did not go on to win president. Everyone who's won in this state, Democrat-wise, has went on to become president. So if Kamala wins here, she'll be the president of the United States of America.
That's what the odds say. That's what the odds say. Let's hurry and cross this before the cars come. Boom! Yeah, cops are going. It sounds like chaos is happening near the Kamala rally. It's going to be rocky steps. It's going to be crazy. Police are coming out. They put out the rails already today for the rally. They want to make sure that nothing gets... Protect the monuments. How you guys doing? You going to the Kamala rally today? No. Yeah, she shook her head like, heck no, I ain't going to that. I bet this guy's going to the Kamala rally today, though. Kamala, all the way, right?
What do you say?
Kamala. And Tim Waltz.
Been volunteering all day. Haven't for the last 3 days.
You've been voting for the last 3 days?
Sorry?
You said you've been voting for the last 3 days?
No, I have been volunteering.
Volunteering.
You don't understand my English accent, do you?
I was a little caught me off guard for a quick second. Are you voting in the United States, or are you just volunteering?
We're just volunteering.
Oh,
no,
okay.
I'm English, so I'm not allowed to vote in your election.
Oh, what made you want to come to the United States to help Kamala Harris win?
Because the world depends on it.
The world depends on Kamala Harris.
It does indeed.
Yeah, that's a big bag to fall on to, right?
Okay, guys.
Awesome.
Thanks.
Thank you. Guys, I want to read a quote from the husband. Can I read a quote from Kamala Harris's husband yesterday in a broadcast? I have it right here. He said a pretty fantastic quote. It was pretty crazy. He said, can I read a quote from Kamala Harris' husband to you, and you can give me your thoughts?
Say again?
So yesterday, Kamala Harris's husband, Doug Emhoff, said Kamala did what Kamala always does. She put her head down and went to work.
Well, she's got a lot of work to do.
Yeah, she does.
A lot of work to do. Divided country. Let's hope it pulls together. It's an amazing place.
Yep.
You lucky guys.
Yeah, it is a beautiful place, and we hope it stays beautiful. Doug Emhoff said she put her head down and went to work. That's what she said. Alrighty. Here we go. Let's get one more interview in here. How you doing, sir? Can I ask you one question? Okay, we're not going to ask you then. We're going to move over here. Are these barricades for the rally tonight?
Probably, I'm not sure.
Kamala's taking over the town. We love Kamala. Is it Kamala, Kamala?
Preference.
Yeah, some would say different. Have a good one. Yeah, let's ask this family right here. See what they got to say. They will be the last interview, then we got to get prepped up to go to the Kamala rally. I'm excited to see the... Oh, they left. Crossing the crosswalk. We'll get somebody else. Here we go. Ricky, he said, here comes a cool guy. How you doing, sir? Really quick, you're the last person we're talking to. Can we ask you one question?
I'm in a rush, sir.
You're in a rush. Excuse me, are you guys going to the Kamala rally? They just put down their heads. Let's talk to this guy right here. How you doing, sir? What's going on? Can we talk to you really quick?
Well,
yeah, so obviously this is a swing state. We've gone all across the country. Who are you voting for?
I don't talk politics. I'm with the police department.
Oh,
I don't talk politics while I'm working.
Do you think it's going to get a little crazy tonight with Kamala rallies?
No, it's possible.
Yeah.
So we'll see
you
what
think we
happens.
can expect riots, or
Nah.
just like?
I'm hoping it doesn't get crazy. So yeah, we'll see what happens.
What kind of police service or kind of protection are you guys putting around the streets here?
Well, I'm with Civil Affairs, so we cover all the demonstrations and protests.
Okay, so you think a lot of pro-Palestinians are going to come through tonight?
hope everything quiet, but like I said, we'll see what happens. Hopefully, hopefully it'll be a quiet night.
All hell could break loose, though. Is that what you're saying?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
It could, though.
What I'm saying is I hope the whole night goes quiet.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. If the pro-Palestinians are coming, it could get pretty hectic.
Well, it's nothing we haven't handled before, so
Yeah.
we'll see.
Hey, we back the blue. We love you guys.
All right, thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. You too. Let's ask this guy right here. How's it going? Nope. You didn't want it. We got TV crews coming through here. Yeah, I can't be over here. They kicked me out of this park earlier today. But we're back. We are back. And let's see. That guy, he's got a Masonite logo on him. Is that the Freemasons? Is he? That is Freemasons? Grand Master? Excuse me, ma'am. Is that a Freemason symbol right there on his jacket? Oh, is that the Freemason symbol?
Yeah.
Freemason? Oh, you're a Freemason?
Scottish Rite and Freemason, yeah.
Oh, wow. Are you voting in the U.S. election this year?
Yes.
Who are you voting for?
I can't tell you.
What about you, ma'am? I'm good. Oh, please. You're the last person we're talking to. No. Trump or Kamala Harris. Okay. We got to get someone. Looks like people just graduated out of this building or something. Like we got the news crews coming through. Look at the teams they need for the news crew. Meanwhile, our production crew's pretty low compared to theirs, but let's ask this family right here. They got the here. Last question. How you guys doing? Really quick, are you guys going to the rally tonight? Awesome. And so you guys obviously think Kamala Harris is going to win, right?
Yep. We hope.
Yep. And what makes you guys so excited about potentially seeing Kamala Harris in office?
Just a lot of changes for our country.
And what changes would you like to have her do if the one since she, like what changes would you like to see happen here in America that she hasn't done while she has been in office?
Healthcare.
She hasn't really been able to do anything as
education.
vice president, so you know her hands are kind of tied. So,
what do you think she would have done if she was president and Joe Biden wasn't?
What do we think she would have changed? Oh, I don't know.
But what changes are you hoping she does then?
Education, healthcare, better wages.
strengthen the border. Yep.
Yeah, she was appointed the border czar, so she wasn't in charge of the border. What would you like to see her different? What would you like to see her do differently?
I'd like to see a bipartisan bill get passed without getting shot down.
Yeah.
Starters.
And what did that bipartisan bill include? Do you know?
I don't. But I really don't want to stay here and talk anymore. I just want to get
We're
going.
trying to find out where the rally is.
Okay, well you just go down
Point us
there
in the right direction.
and go all the way to that TD sign and turn right, and then you'll see the steps, the Rocky Steps. All right. Yep. I want to inform you guys, that bipartisan bill, a lot of people say that if that bipartisan bill was passed, then the border would be secure. No, actually that bipartisan bill included that every single year the United States would allow 2 million illegal immigrants to come to the United States, and they'd have a quicker pathway to citizenship. That bill also included billions of dollars for other countries, and that bill was not just shut down by Republicans, it was also shut down by people on the Democrat side as well. People such as Bernie Sanders, one of the most liberal men of all time here in America, most liberal politicians, shut that bill down as well. Anyways, you guys, we're going to be streaming live here from the Kamala rally in just a few hours, so stay tuned, put your notifications on here, click the bell, and you guys will see that live. It's going to be hectic. Obviously, police are out here, they're projecting and thinking that a lot of protests are going to be coming out, so thank you all for watching. Thank you for anybody who made a donation as well. Give this video a like, and we'll see you guys in just a few hours. Or not just a few hours, in literally like an hour. All right, see y'all in a little bit.